Kev's already in here.
What's up, Kevin?
What's up, Kev?
Kevin.
Almost got her in.
Oh, nice.
Kittner.
Yeah.
I finally figured the paint out on mine, so
What do you mean? Figured it out?
what I'm gonna do, four different colors.
Oh, on
Hmm.
the origin?
Yeah, so I can get the candy apple green I want.
I'm kind of debating on whether or not I want to bring the 24 tomorrow and
Yeah, I haven't tried it.
screw around with it.
Hey, Kevin.
What's up, Chunky? I don't even know if he'll have a 24 course unless you mean to just play around on the big course.
Yeah, just to mess with it.
Joe said last he talked to Billy, he's looking at a new place.
Oh wow.
He's basically outgrown that one to keep stock in.
I mean, every time you turn around, he's got something up on Facebook for some more stock coming in.
Yeah,
I mean, good for him.
absolutely.
What's up, Kevin? What's up, Chunky?
Chunky.
Keith, I remember you telling us that felt you were going to have a hard trouble making that camo, and you did a good job on the camo.
Yeah, thank you, Brad. Camo was my nemesis.
Hey, Peter.
What's up, Peter?
Yeah, but you managed to pull it out, didn't you?
Yeah,
Now you've learned. Now you know how to do another one again, maybe in a different color.
uh-oh.
Hey, Erica.
Wait till she gets in, Brad.
It was open and then it stopped.
Wait till she is actually on the screen.
Hi,
What? Welcome in, Erica.
thank you.
How
Thank
you
you.
doing?
I'm doing all right.
Good.
Yeah, I'll be kind of on and off screen today a
Cool.
little bit. Um,
No.
I wish I
When are you going to finish your Evo?
Oh my gosh.
um
Hmm.
I don't know. I probably don't know yet. I've got a video for this weekend out or ready to go up already. Oh, ha, yeah, okay. Camera's in a weird spot. Yeah, I've got a video for this weekend already ready to go. So probably, mm, I don't know. Long story short, I don't know. But I've got a paint scheme in mind for it already, so um should be hopefully not too much work to be done. I guess I still have to do electronics in it.
But I know you have them.
Yeah, they're sitting on my shelf.
What did you find, Peter?
Did you get everything organized too, Erica?
Like
Your tools?
Uh, oh yeah. They're they're pretty organized for the time being.
Good enough.
Good enough. Yeah. Um,
Let's try that.
He said he found a wholesome X17 in the garbage.
Oh, nice. Was it Mitch's?
Boy, that 3D printing thing saved his truck, man.
That Hoysum just came out a bit with a big scale that they're coming out with, a big scale RC. I think it's a basher.
I don't know what it is about the NSDRC micro servo, but it is so strong compared to the other micros.
Right?
those
Not
are
that the Reese
awesome little
99
servos.
Not that the Reese 99 is bad or the Atlas is bad, but this one,
It doesn't
it's
have,
just,
the Reese Micro 99 does not have anywhere near the power.
no.
I mean, they stall out quick too. But the NSDRC, yeah, they're good servos. I just don't have any of the micros, so
How much was the micro?
They're all about the same money. What, 60, 70 bucks, right around there?
yeah, I think the NSDRC is like $68.
I forgot this truck's got a
Tony,
good amount of overdrive in it. The back tires were squeaking on the bench. What is it in the carbon, Kurt? 36?
But
The overdrive, isn't it like 36 factory?
Ow.
it's right around there somewhere.
Is that the RS 100 that you got, Josh?
I don't know. I can't see it.
Yeah. If that's the micro one they have.
Yeah, 60
Yeah,
bucks.
RS 100. Yeah.
Yeah, they're 60 bucks and that's just plugged right into the receiver, right? For power.
Yeah, but I'm running a BEC, so it's 8.4.
Is Tony in the chat, Brad?
yeah,
Yes.
Tony's in the chat.
I missed you last night, Tony.
197 ounces at 8.4. That's pretty good for a micro.
What is it? 0.08? Or does it go by length?
.06.
0.06. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's fast.
Yeah, that, I mean,
Yeah, they're
they basically took the RS 800 and shrank it down. Yeah,
Well,
that's pretty impressive.
this truck is good to go.
Damn, I'm gonna need a long screw.
Can I do a little show and tell real quick?
Oh, yes.
how much money you got.
Brad, did you answer that?
He sure did. He was, oh yes, please.
Second.
Dang.
Beat this over a little
Yes,
bit.
Erica, it is fine, but
The
Okay.
Brad Show.
It's kind of silly, but I was really proud of it when I made it. I don't remember when I made it, but I made this box. It holds a pair of microphones, and it's a trapezoid in both directions. It was so hard to make.
hold on, let me share screen. I forgot to make Dennis co-host. There you go.
Yeah, so it's a case for a couple old microphones that my mom used in her like high school band.
Oh, cool.
That's-
So I was just like, oh, I want to make a case for it. So I got the foam and everything, and I wrapped it in like that thin like leather stuff. I'm pretty sure it's like real leather. I'm not sure. But yeah, did the whole shebang on it. It was really hard. I think I made every part of this box twice because of the angles. But anyway, I just happened to pull it out and I was like, oh, this is cool. You guys might like it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
I like the microphones.
Yeah.
Look like old school.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I printed
Oh,
that.
that
that-
fits perfect, Kurt.
Yeah, right? Dennis, I got Dennis captured signing the declaration.
AI.
No, that's an actual picture, Brad.
Where's Javier at? You get a kick out of that.
Oh, Javier already seen it.
Yeah. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, it'll be on the background for Monday, that's for sure.
Dick.
I'm gonna move my camera
Rest
over
of your
here.
speedy build goes.
You guys can actually like see me when I'm looking at the screen.
Look like you're in the hunting blind.
The what?
Look like you're in a hunting blind.
I don't know what that means.
Deer hunting,
Yeah.
Camo, they like surround
Bigfoot
you so you can
hunting.
hunt from them.
Oh, okay.
It's like,
Still like, yeah, whatever.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know.
Don't do much hunting, do you?
I don't. No.
What's up, Brandon?
I don't know what I'm doing today. I don't have nothing.
Yeah, Brandon.
Wonder-
And that's the old motor. We're still working on the new video from Monday.
Oh, you haven't posted anything yet for that?
Misty posted a video, but I haven't posted anything for the latest run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a kick out of Jericho after he goes down the track.
Yeah. He's
Oh,
definitely amped up.
yeah.
He's got every right to be, man.
Yeah,
That's something that a lot of 17-year-olds don't get to do.
right.
Nope. I told him, I said, you went faster than I did at that age. I was racing my F-150. But it was a stick.
I was racing a school bus when I was 17.
You're still trying to teach him to get the hang of a manual, huh?
Not yet. He'll move the Mach 1 around. He hasn't moved the new 4-speed around. That thing's a little touchy.
I learned on a Ford Splash Ranger.
My first car was a 87 Mustang T-top 4-cylinder with a stick.
Nice.
So I learned to drive on a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. In my dune buggy. Well, that wasn't my first car, but
You guys hear me?
It's a little muted, Erica.
Learned how to drive on a 3 on the
You
tree.
guys hear me okay?
You
Now
barely hear
we
you.
can hear you better.
I've drove one of them too, Dennis.
Sorry, my volume was down.
Can't hear you.
No?
We can hear
Yeah.
you. Brad can't hear you, but we can.
I can hear you.
Okay.
You're just
It's
low.
like you might have the wrong mic. It sounds like you're picking up off your laptop mic, maybe.
Yeah.
In the Zoom settings under audio, see if you're on the right mic. You might be picking off your camera or a laptop.
Maybe.
Chunky, if you're still listening, are you coming out to the comp tomorrow?
I sent him the link so he'd know.
I don't know if you just saw my message on Facebook, Chunky. But
Oh, I think it's picking up off this thing.
I thought that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, because it sounded echoey and your gaming mic shouldn't. That's actually the first stick I let Jericho drive was the Ford 8 I have, the 1951 Ford tractor. We call Uncle Grandpa.
Dennis was there.
What was it? I can't remember the show, but wasn't it Uncle Grandpa and Pizza Steve? The show was called Uncle Grandpa.
Never heard of it.
Nope.
Covered them holes up.
Nice.
That's gonna be the color of the,
Oh, it looks good. That does look like a candy green.
yeah,
Color or what?
color of the Vanquish.
The origin.
The
Where?
green right there. Right next to the duck. Can you see it?
Nope.
The vent. The vent.
Oh. Yeah,
Point
the
it
vent.
out. Point it
The
out.
vent.
Put
the
your
vent.
finger on it.
He's colorblind. He's messing with you.
Right there, Kurt. It's right there.
Okay, yeah, sure, I see it.
Jericho. You throw this with my other truck and hand me the origin. I'm gonna try and put Dennis's light controller on it if it works. With my setup.
Looks like crap.
I know.
It's not a good color. Doesn't look like green at all.
It's kind of got a pink to it, Kurt. Got a
Doesn't
little
look like
pink.
green at all.
That's an optic.
But he's been out of the game so long, he doesn't even know what a car and Jericho.
He
Disappointment.
just reached one shelf off.
Disappointment.
It's all dusty and I didn't even use it. Just from riding in the camper. Kev says he nailed it, Keith.
Don't trust Kev. He can't see either. He's old.
Back here. Yep, right, stop. Reach down. Did you just throw the motor on the ground? Jericho grabbed the bag and instantly turned it upside down. This? Four amp. This is at 7.4 though.
That should be plenty for lights. That'll do 2S to 6S.
So, Josh, did you have to mask
What
the,
just happened to you?
I was just looking at it. You have to mask the window, roller uppers down. I don't know what the hell they're called.
Regulators.
No. The side posts on the windows, you had to mask them all off.
Yes,
Okay.
to get it where it's,
Is that, you had a problem on that too, Kurt, right?
No, I had a
you-
problem on the top front corner getting the tape to stick up in the very corner of the,
yeah, mine has some overspray there too.
Oh, way up there on the top, right?
yeah, right in the
Okay.
front, in the corners.
Yeah.
I believe it's this one.
That's where the masking liquid would probably come in handy.
Yeah, I've been looking for it. I'm gonna have to order it online. I looked on
Jericho, will you give me the
Amazon.
radio?
I mean, I looked on, I went to a couple different stores.
They don't have it at the hobby shop?
Pity.
45 gallon.
You should be able to get it on Amazon.
Shelby's like, she comes out with, it's like 5 gallon of masking. I'm like, yeah,
You
that's
don't-
what I
You don't
need.
order from Amazon no more?
Yeah, I haven't ordered it yet. I'll have to look on it.
Thank you.
Amazon.
Okay, how about now?
Yeah, yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
Okay,
much better.
okay. I needed a headphone extension cable because my headphone cord's not long enough, even though it's like 6 feet long. But we don't have anything that's 4 ring. So what I did is I'm using my camera microphone and I used an auxiliary to RCA, RCA to auxiliary to make myself about an extra 3 feet extension.
Well, that's thinking out of the box.
Yeah, like I knew I had them, so I mean, I came out of a box, so I mean, yeah, thinking out of the box. Now I can come all the way over here. I don't have to worry about my headphones.
Keith, on the top of your van, is that supposed to be like a sack of potatoes or something?
No, it's just camouflage stuff. Tent.
If ain't cheap, still 16 ounces, is $23.
there they go.
$26, Keith.
Sure.
27.
Yep.
Okay.
Biddy Designs is a good one. They're good.
Nice.
Yeah, I went into Walmart and asked them liquid mask. They're looking at makeup. I'm like, what are you talking about?
No, you got to go to like a hobby shop. Like, I mean, like a
I went to Michael's.
Michael's.
I went to Michael's. The lady didn't even know what I was talking about there
Really?
either.
Or
Yeah.
you got a Hobby Lobby.
No, I didn't go there.
What'd you do? Put a controller in that, Josh?
Yep. Dennis gave me one.
Nice.
Thank you, Dennis. So now I don't have to mess with the lights. Just hit the side button. What's up, Eric?
What's up, Eric? Regulators mount up. Ah, That's a good thing you have dog there, Kevin. Personal vacuum cleaner. Hope that doesn't get in the way.
So Erica, what have you been working on all week?
Well, you guys are gonna laugh at me. I know you guys are gonna laugh at me. It's
Brad definitely won't.
um it's a
You
it's
don't
one of
have to tell
those
us.
it's one of those projects that just because you can doesn't mean you should. That's literally what my dad said to me. And I'm like 4 days into it now. So
You're committed. Is that what you're saying?
I'm pretty committed. Yeah, I'm in the process of breadboarding a circuit. Or well, I breadboarded it, but it's not working right. Probably because ChatGPT made it for me. But yeah, so trying to figure out why it's not doing what it should be doing.
Brad, I'm wiping or Keith, I'm wiping off my truck.
Uh, I'm wiping on mine, so.
Did you learn that from Dennis?
Give me a couple of more weeks, I'll be doing that without the body. I mean, without the frame.
Keith, these are Hyrax. What's up, Squirrel? Rob?
Oh, okay. They look
Oh,
with the
So-
high racks on there.
They don't rub?
Yeah. It sits pretty good and I don't think they're too big.
No, that looks good.
Yeah, they look
definitely
like they're off-road,
Yeah.
stock.
It definitely looks like a retro mod Bronco to me now.
Yeah. But it's a Scout.
Okay, sorry, it's a retro Scout, but I don't know why they're having troubles coming out with their electric Scouts. They look very much like the old ones.
I don't know why either, Brad. Probably because
Yeah,
International
those
doesn't
are
really
way
build them
nicer.
anymore.
Did better on this one. I only like my 6th print.
What is,
I had to print a little bracket, a little spacer and get the screws to sit right. And I suck at measuring.
well, this is for airplanes because it said you can drop a bomb with this. I'm like, what? Then it says also do smoke. I'm like, oh, airplane.
Stupid. Yeah, I hate when I do stupid stuff like that. I forgot to put the holes all the way through, only put them part way through. Oops.
Thinking about taking a Lone Ranger or a Boogeyman. And making a sporty out of it. Oh, nice, Rob. I don't know which chassis would fit that sporty style better though. The Boogeyman or a Lone Ranger. Kind of think the Boogeyman because it doesn't have the shock tower rays in it.
Yeah,
I just have to get another set of I'd probably do the Capra axles. The Mias Capra length four-wheel steer. Or put my Capra axles out from my Speedy under it and then put the Mias ones under the Speedy
Do
and
what
keep
now?
it super light. So I'm thinking about making like a sporty out
Mhm.
of a boogeyman and get the Mias Capra length with axles. But I thought about using the Capra axles out of the Speedy and putting the Miases under it, but the pumpkin's a little different, so I don't know if it'll line up perfect.
Mm.
Because isn't the Capra width still offset on the Mias?
In the front, right?
Yeah, instead of center.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
You gonna do four-wheel steer or no?
Yeah, if it's a 40.
And I would do the cheat codes. They're just only a little bit smaller, aren't they? And then both front and back are,
Well, if I use Chunky's wheels, they'll be super offset. And then you use most of those sporties. Even if I do a sporty, I could use Chunky's 2.9s. Like the
Look who's joining us.
well, I know,
yeah.
but the cheat codes, when they do the rear steer, they move the pumpkin over. It's not,
Oh, so you're saying but it's center on that Capra. Either way, it's going to be offset. They just flip the side on the rear steer. No, they're exactly the same.
okay. All right. They're both the same?
Yeah, they're the same. It's just, no, you're right. It is different offset.
Yeah, one's on the right, one's on the left, I think. It
Yeah,
swaps
but
it for you.
The Capra is center.
Yes, the Capra
That's what
Center,
yeah,
because they do it for your transmission, because your transmission is always one side or the other.
right. But with that 3 gear and the Speedy, I'm worried it would be offset. What's up, Tim?
Up flapping lips.
Which it won't matter if I just make it with a OD3 for the overdrive.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at those two as a Reese. I see them guys all the time now.
I just haven't built one yet.
So should we get on about talking about the original Claude coming back?
If you would like to talk about it, Brad, we can talk
Yeah,
about it.
I'm hoping I'm looking at them bringing it out, meaning that the next iteration they're gonna make because someone told me this not too long ago that they think they're gonna make an Evo Claude, and he heard it from somebody else. So, and maybe that it's just to get people paying attention more, and just like how when they bring the Grand Sport out of the iteration of the set of the Corvette, you know, the Grand Sport always is the last one to come out before they change it to the next app, like a C9 now that they're talking about. And the Grand
Right.
Sport came out, and that's how I'm looking at this. Like the people when the Grand Sport came out, that's now changing it to the Corvette, like it's going to change it to the Evo. They're bringing it back out to get people to pay attention to it, and maybe there's an Evo in the horizon soon.
Maybe. Could be.
I mean, you
Kev, I don't
understand
know. He's
the
probably
analogy with the Corvette.
hold on, Brad. Kev, I don't know. He's probably eating ice cream.
Yeah.
It would make sense if they did Evo Claude to try and pull some of that competition from the reactor.
Yeah. And I could see it selling. I could see it selling for at least $100 less than the reactor.
Probably, but you would still have to do upgrades and stuff to it to compete with that reactor.
But I hope they give you a lot of the good things right out of the bat. You know, like maybe even aluminum shocks, the ball bearings, new things to put servo on axles for steering on both of them. They come in the kit. You know, those types of things. You know what I mean? That the upgrades you would expect. New suspension system setup, sort of. You know what I'm saying?
No, that would be cool. The RC10 edition Clodbuster, yeah. They're ripping off they're ripping off all the Tamiya stuff.
I don't know. That's Thunder Tiger's input into owning the company. That
Thunder Tiger's the only one driving that company right now.
yeah, that's why I said it's that they wanted those to come out because that's their input. That's their 2 cents worth. So that's what I'm hoping is the whole point of bringing back bring back the original Claude that they've just started coming out with.
Maybe. I don't think they move at a lightning pace over there. So I don't know if it's a reaction to the reactor or if it's something they've been just planning anyway. We'll see what they do.
It could actually be both.
Could.
So Rob, Eric,
Kev asked, where'd you go? And I said, he's probably eating ice cream.
no, I had to go cut a massive watermelon for my wife.
So it was food related.
Yep.
Kevin, he was signing the Declaration of Independence. I got proof.
Him and old Ben.
How long did it take you to make that, Kurt?
I didn't make it. It was gifted to me.
Oh,
He made it in about 2 seconds.
Uh,
It was a perfect pause. Taking the picture off the big screen really made it fit well.
it looks completely natural.
Fits right in.
I think if we can get that put on the Wikipedia and what is it, 10 people say it's real.
Someone who was unknown
Right.
at the signing.
Hey, what's up, Rob?
Just found out someone unknown at the signing. Breaking news.
This guy telling Ben Franklin how to do something the right way.
You had that key all wrong.
It's not supposed to be on a rope. Goes in the door.
Dennis and I are the same age. If he signed it, I watched.
Yep.
We'll have to
Kevin
get a
witnessed.
picture of you in the background, Kev.
Yep. Kevin witnessed the signing of it.
Need to put Kevin as Benjamin Franklin.
You see what Rob wrote?
That's pretty good.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks a lot, Rob.
I'll take a hot fudge sundae.
A dilly bar?
Joe's leaving us tomorrow, Dennis. He's going up to Jeep Fest.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Jeep Fest,
Does he
huh?
have a
Yep.
Jeep?
No, he goes up there and he works with the guys from Nankin Hobbies. And they run a course of RCs inside the Jeep Fest. And Joe's
Okay.
basically fixing them all the time.
People are
Like what they
breaking
do
them.
for We Rock out here or in Utah.
I'm glad they're bringing that to the Jeep Fest, bringing our RCs like that.
He's done it several years.
It's a good way to get more people into the hobby because they're already doing it with one-to-ones. Why not try to do it on a smaller scale?
Well, a lot of the people that are into the one-to-ones already have RC stuff.
Yep.
The majority of them that do have it, bring it with them.
Look like rock pirates. They always go wheeling and then bring all their crawlers with them. And when they're done wheeling for the day, they go out crawling with the RCs.
Yep.
Oh shit, Keith, my handsome fat guy doesn't fit inside the cage.
The
Aw,
handsome
too
fat guy
big.
does not fit in the cage.
that
He's too
sucks.
big.
That is
I
big.
can't see his face that well. I had to cut his leg off and shit to make him fit, and he's still too tall in there. He's too fat. He's too fat and tall. My life story. RC is a cheaper way to get your fix. Yeah, right, Kevin. I got a buddy that does that with real cars, just like Josh, but just classic cars that he just rebuilds all the time. Man, he's like, "Why don't you do this?" I said, "Because this cost me $1,000 for each little nuts
Josh
and
Yeah.
used to
bolts
do
cost you
drag racing.
thousands of dollars."
Right. This is 1,000. This is thousands.
100,000. Yeah, I don't have that kind of money.
There's multiples of those $1,000 bills going that way.
Yeah, I could go in debt, but
Josh used to do drag racing with the RCs, but I don't know when the last time he did that.
Not in a long time.
kind of died out, huh?
Uh,
Yeah.
You don't hear it
They're,
like
they
you used
still
to.
do
They
it
still
all
do
they
the
still do it
big
in the mall.
cars.
No, they still do it almost
Oh,
twice
really?
a
Yeah.
month.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Don't hear it
But
around
just
here.
just sitting there and all the brake clean and all these guys, like, you're there for 4 hours to run 4 or 5 times. It's like,
Right.
That's
Way
why
it
I
on
like
right
crawling.
now.
You can go off to a little corner of your own and go crawl if you want.
yep.
You can go and run that battery dead. It's not like you're sitting there waiting for your class to come up to race.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, the class that you're in is the last one.
Or you're the last driver. You got picked as the last person.
Right?
When we had all three, was there 3 events or 4? No, 3 events, and it was the outlaw at the end. Man, it was dark by the time they were done. They were the only ones, the outlaw guys are the only ones that stayed because everybody else was like, yeah, I'm not sticking around for that, man.
Right.
Oh, it was like when I was racing off-road. I was racing monster truck and truggy class, and truggy was like the 3rd class in. By the time we got to monster truck, it was midnight, and we started at 5 o'clock. I'm like, oh, you know what? Just put me down as a DNF.
Yeah, right.
I'm not waiting around. Got an hour ride home. I'm hungry. Want to go.
I guess it's all about the stick time, isn't it?
Well, if you've ever had to sit in a race waiting for your class to come up, you'd understand. It gets to be a pain.
Here you go, Kev. So it's correct.
Who's, who's the other one?
He's back there watching.
Oh, that's Kevin.
That's funny.
Got his arm folded like I'm taking too long to sign it.
So, Erica, you have anything you want to get soon as far as the hobby's concerned?
Not really. Yeah. Not really.
Man, people are hating on that the Larlo rally car, aren't they?
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was actually getting good reports.
From what I saw, it's pretty good, but I would hate to have a car that I ran for 5 minutes like you're supposed to and the lights quit working.
Oh, and the lights break?
Yeah, because it's a magnetic tab, which
Uh-huh.
is handy, but it's at the rear of the body where all the dirt and rocks and stuff are doing, and people are cutting the wires where they're on the edge of the body, and that magnet thing is coming loose. And
Yeah, I heard there was a possible, I guess there's a pot that happened. I mean, the idea is sound, but it's all about
Cut his head
protecting it
off.
from the dirt.
yeah, but I mean, the wires are getting cut too because they're
Ah.
popping out of the little holders and stuff. Like, I'm not hating on it. I haven't driven it, but I'm just seeing it's getting roasted because of that.
But I don't
wanna-
think people have a problem with its driving dynamics, though.
No, I
No,
think the problem
not
that
for
they're
the.
having is the price point and the durability right now.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to take your brand new car out of the box and it quits, one of the functions of it quit working in 5 minutes. But
They also have just a roller version sort of without a lot of things, and you put your own electronics, and that starts at like a little over $300.
yeah, but then you're gonna, for a 6S system and a servo and all that stuff, you're gonna have the same money in it.
But people like to have that choice to have their own electronics. Some people will get that because of that reason.
Yeah, I mean, Mitch has 10 motors and ESC sitting around from Speedrun.
So that would make sense to him.
It might. Mitch won't ever buy another Relarlo after their customer service issues.
Hello.
Yes.
I'm making sure you can hear me. I don't have nothing to say, but yeah, they were all had a phone call. So
Okay. You're back.
yeah.
I mean, a lot of times when they change stuff, Kev, they have issues. It's just, what was it they said to Tomley? Oh, this is not a production model, but then
Yeah.
they said in the letter to it that it is a production model, and it's kind of weird that they're backpedaling on stuff.
Itch.
And even before Relarlo got more popular, there was people that I know that have had them that the customer service wasn't the greatest. They were just having issues trying to get everything situated, and then getting the parts is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I mean, look at two not biggest, but big companies like Relarlo, and then you look at Red Cat. Red Cat, people said the transmission clicked. It wasn't broken. It wasn't going to break. Just it clicked. And they said, okay, we'll get shims and send them out.
Within a week, they
Yeah.
resolved the issue.
Right.
I remember Red Cat was having problems when I first started hearing about them, but they eventually clean up their act.
I'm saying on their newest truck, their
The
newest
truck
truck, the
wasn't-
Vertex 10 and the 10W,
Ah,
It
they
was
just had it.
within the first 2 weeks of the
Yeah.
sale.
I
What's
put it in
up,
black and
Rolando?
white. I had to
Yeah,
put it in
Rob.
black and white.
Yes. That's perfect.
no, but one
And the
thing's for
candle
sure,
is just perfectly lighting, Dennis.
one thing's for sure, Rolalo's list of things that they make is exploded exponentially in their short time.
They had a what, $25 million influx of money from investors.
I don't think I've
So-
seen a company that's just started from the ground up all of a sudden have a lot more cars after a few years of being in business.
And now, to stop you right there, Brad, what do you consider a few years?
From when they started until the present.
No shit. What is a few years? Like 5,
Three
7?
years. 3 years.
They've been around for almost 10 years.
Well, I
Yeah.
didn't hear about them until 3 years ago.
They raced, right? Weren't they into
Yes.
racing and all that?
Yep. Only in the UK though,
Yeah,
They've
they
been
became
around
bashers.
for over 10 years. And they used to send things to people that had smaller channels that weren't really spending big money on top brands just to do reviews to get the word out.
Kev, if you haven't seen it,
I haven't
This
seen
is
it
a-
either.
was it sharing it?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is
600
it
bucks.
at
Oof.
$600. It is 6S.
Oh, how big is it?
Seventh
It's
scale.
a seventh scale,
Okay. All right.
but the body is specific to that chassis. Trying to see if they have any pictures of the chassis.
They have a
No.
white one too, which has
I
got
wonder if
less
it's like an
stuff on it.
oddball size then, to where you can't
Yeah.
put another body on it.
Yeah.
Find a specific body for it.
Yeah, and with the radio next to it, that's really
Yeah, it looks
Throws
like
off how
radios.
big it is.
Yeah, it looks like the radio is huge compared to the car.
right. It makes you wonder if it's really a 7th scale or if it's an 8th scale.
Right? Because aren't Chinese brands usually smaller than what they say? Like a 10th scale is like a 12th scale.
Yep.
No, they look good and they have like nice lights and the light buckets and like it has a bunch of ways to secure the car on the sides and there's no body pins. Like it's
Rolando is a good
It's a-
company, I think. I mean, not
If their
Customer service wise,
service
but-
was a lot better and parts availability was
they make
more
nice stuff.
accessible, they'd be a lot more popular here in the US.
and I think they're working on it. Like I said, I think they're getting US distributors. So maybe in a year or so they'll have more parts availability and stuff.
You should see the property they work on. They have a whole bunch of different tracks on the roof of this building and they got a lot of room and they got a large like museum room for all the stuff that they're selling that they show. I think you could technically go in there and visit if you make an appointment.
I'm sure it's worth the trip to China to do it.
Let me book my
Right on that.
tour and flight there. I'll let you know.
Yeah, that chassis is very, like Rob says, the body size is pretty specific to that chassis. And that's what Matt said from Scale Builders Guild about it. I didn't watch, I think I just watched Matt's video. I don't think Tony got one this time.
No, I don't think he wound up with one. I think he actually turned it down. But Matt even said, you know, it's not a bad vehicle. It just right out of the gate, it broke apart.
Yeah, he said he enjoyed the driving experience and it was crazy on 6S. 4S is where he would have ran it.
He says the sweet spot's 4S, I guess, huh?
Yeah. What's up,
Something
we won?
We
We
won.
won. What's happening?
But it's not on my want card.
When things have become more accessible and some things get fixed, you might think about it.
Nope.
No?
No.
No. I could build 4 TTO2s for that.
Or a very nice one at least, right?
All right,
No, I
Brad,
was thinking of maybe buying a car from them. Doesn't matter what, just something eventually.
all right,
No.
Brad, here's a question for you, Brad. If you had the money, would you buy one? Yes or no?
I'm too busy stuck on my things. So
Yes
I
or
would say no, but that doesn't mean I
What
wouldn't,
the?
that doesn't mean I wouldn't accept one.
I wasn't saying would you accept one.
We'd all
You'll
accept
take
one.
anything for free.
Yeah.
That's why I said it's a yes or no question. If you had that money, would you buy one?
You'd buy other stuff,
Or
Brad.
no.
We knew you would.
I buy other things because I need to get other things.
Why do you always take the exit ramp from a question?
It's
Stay on
that's a
track.
no. That's a Brad no.
It's just real simple. When somebody asks you yes or no, don't sit there and think of
Can't.
a
Can't,
different
Dennis.
answer.
Yeah, that would be one that I want, Kev. The 69 Boss 429. The Kyosho.
You would think of buying the Kyosho?
Oh yeah.
I think
that
they have a
car
black
look-
one now too. They have a black one too.
That car looks good.
Yeah,
You
Kevin's
think they
already
got the
got one
proportions right?
Kevin already has one on pre-order.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just came out with a black version of it.
Yes. You said that 3 times.
Okay, what color would you get then?
I
Black.
would get the
Green
black
one?
Not exactly sure, Brad.
I don't even know what the hell you guys are talking about.
It's a phaser. It's just the 69 Boss.
Oh, okay. I didn't know I've been out of the loop.
Yeah, they just put it on pre-order, I think 2 weeks ago.
How much do you think that the 1-to-1 version of that goes for? About $1 million?
They're close to that, yeah.
Car week coming up next week.
Oh, it works. No shit. Wait.
And I have to point
Uh-oh.
out, don't go to
Erica
the
just had an
coast.
aha moment.
What you talking about? Talking to herself again, like the rest of us.
Yeah, Kevin said it doesn't matter what color it is, he's gonna paint it.
What are you gonna paint it, Kevin?
This is it.
Oh, shit. Okay.
That's
I
the
didn't
black
know.
one.
It's the only one.
It's the only one they offer.
I thought there was a green one.
No.
That's nice. Too bad it's
Yeah.
a fucking Mustang.
It's
Well,
better
you
than,
want it to work.
Yeah, no, this can
That,
be
with that
fixed.
stock motor and everything, it does 26 miles an hour, so it's not slow out of the box.
It'll do faster than that on 3S.
Did you have an epiphany, Erica?
Sort of. Yeah. So, um, in my circuit before like the logic part of it, there's a voltage regulator, like little section of it. And I had a diode in backwards. So it popped a 1/2 amp fuse. So I limited my, I got rid of the fuse, limited my power supply to 1/2 amp. Eventually discovered that I had a diode backwards, so fixed that. And then I was not getting 5 volts out of the regulator, but it's because it didn't have enough of a load on it for it to regulate properly. So I basically, I'm using ChatGPT to help me with all this because I'm not smart enough to do it on my own. But set up a dummy load essentially on one of the extra regulator chips that I got, and that output was 5 volts. So I hooked the rest of it back up to the logic side, and that yielded me 5 volts. So that's great. Now, when I power up the circuit with my 12 volt power supply, my relay clicks once, which is great. Absolutely fantastic. Because I know then that, at least I think, maybe
The relay's actually,
most of
Maybe.
the circuit is, well, maybe working. I don't know. But at least I got a click out of it. That's the good thing. Now, what's supposed to happen is I have 2 switches. Whenever one is closed or opened, it will trigger the one relay pulse. So it'll close open. So the switches aren't doing what they're supposed to yet. I'm still working on it.
is there a purpose for this or you're building it to see if you can build it?
There is a purpose. It's part of this project that I'm working on that I've been working on all week. You guys are, I can't decide if I want to tell you guys what it is or not.
Why?
Brad's on the edge of his seat.
Why
biting
would
his
you
lip.
be embarrassed to buy it? And don't cut yourself short about doing without GTP. I think you would have figured it out.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you guys. So this is really like a really, Eric, are you really doing this? I'm relocating the column shifter on my truck to the floor so you can shift it like a manual. Now, why would you not just go buy a manual transmission? You know, we're going to ignore that. But I'm building my own shifter mechanism. I ran 2 cables up into the steering column, made this whole fancy setup. I need a shorter cable because there's too much backlash in it.
Wow.
But yeah, that's the project. And this, so the whole concept of it is to more easily control the upshift when I'm towing. So my truck currently has park, reverse, neutral, drive, 2, 1. And then overdrive for, yeah, overdrive button for 4th. So I've come up with a shift pattern that, well, okay, that doesn't matter so much, but what this circuit is going to do is basically when I take it out of park, it's going to turn overdrive off. So once I get into third, or once I get into drive, I'll be in third. I've got a, and then when I move the shifter sideways, into, so I move the shifter sideways over into drive right here. It's going to hit another switch, and that's going to turn overdrive back on.
And you're doing that with this whole thing instead of just a couple micro switches?
The circuit?
Could you not change your overdrive button to a micro switch that actuated when your shifter comes over, and the micro switch is normally open, so the switch isn't active, and then you close the micro switch when the shifter goes to that side within your gate?
That's exactly what I'm doing. The thing
Okay.
is that the circuit has to basically provide a button press, because it's not just an on off. It's not a latching
Okay.
switch. It's an actual push button. So I need a circuit that creates a momentary closure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes
so
sense.
That's the, yeah.
You're talking to a guy who works on Fords all the time.
Because like I use a micro switch for my two-step when my clutch pedal's all the way to the floor, because in drag racing I'm not going to go all the way to the floor to shift. I have a micro switch on the back side of my clutch pedal, which actuates my two-step from a 12-volt source. It's a low amp draw, just micro switch that I put on a bracket, and it's mounted to the firewall. So when the clutch pedal comes all the way down, it pushes the switch and actuates it.
Okay.
But I understand what you're saying. It's a momentary button. You can't just
Yeah.
hold the button on.
Yeah. That's where it all got complicated.
Yeah. Could you have done it with an Arduino programmer?
That's a great question. Don't know. I
Because
didn't,
like Chat GPT will write that whole program for the Arduino, and you could wire it just in your circuit to be a momentary instead of a on off.
yeah, could have done an Arduino. I'm a big,
And I'm not saying stop doing what you're doing. I'm just
Yeah.
giving you options if that fails on you.
yeah. I like analog stuff. I don't know. I've
No,
never
it
really
makes
liked
sense.
coding stuff that much, but
Listen, my race cars have carburetors. I'm analog. I have 6 relays and ran all the wires for Jericho's car and my Mustang. So the only thing I have that's digital is I have a window switch that is digital for my nitrous to only spray between X and Y RPMs, which then goes to a wide open throttle switch, and it completes the negative circuit on the relay. And then the actuator circuit is on a button, because it grounds through the window switch, goes out to the wide open throttle switch, and then when it makes circuit, it completes a ground, comes back into the relay to ground the relay to actuate it, if I'm hitting the button.
gotcha.
So I understand running a lot of loops for safety and to get done what you want done.
Yeah.
When if I had a Holly, I would just go, if I hit this button, it only works from this time to this time.
Yeah.
So I am very analog too with that stuff. So I understand.
Yeah. But part of my infatuation with the project is just the mechanical challenge of it.
Because you have to make a
Um,
shifter gate that actuates when it's supposed to for the gears to match the shifter cables.
Yes. But also building the shifter completely from scratch.
Right.
Um, so like this is the bottom pivot
Mm-hmm.
for the shifter. So it's got, forward, back, left, right. On bronze bushings, I machined custom shoulder bolts to fit those bronze bushings perfectly.
Mm.
And then my current setup is, it's kind of roundabout, but the shift cable's on top, and
Mm-hmm.
I wanted something to move the mount of the shifter cable, like the cable housing, with the left and right motion of the shifter.
So you had to make a rail slide or something.
So I made a pivot plate that it pivots on, and then I made that lower link there as a telescoping, like linkage that
Mm-hmm.
then is sat in between two plates that
Act as stops, so it can't go too far out of your range.
they're not stops, it's just taking the load off of the bolt, because everything
Okay.
has to, because there's so much movement in everything that things need to rotate and twist and do all sorts of weird things. So it's just taking the stress off the bolt at the end of that linkage.
Okay.
Yeah. And then,
Makes sense.
so that's the shifter cable. And actually right now, it works okay, except that there's about 1/2 inch of slop in the cable. Partially because I had to route it because I had a 5-foot cable. I really need like a 3.5-foot cable, but I don't think they make 3.5-foot cables. So, I mean, I'm sure they do, but least readily available. I don't know. From what I've seen, they're just 3 and 4-foot and 5-foot. But I had the 5-foot one routed in a loop, which created, I think, extra backlash in the cable. It was an Amazon special, so I mean,
Right.
can't expect too much. But for $20, I was like, well, hey, it'll get me, a prototype. So, yeah, I was gonna order like a name brand shifter cable. Hope that that's a little bit tighter, and then because I need to be able, like, I need the shifter to end up in the same spot in each gear so that I can accurately make a top plate with the side gate in it.
Right.
And then I don't know if I'm gonna have like a lift ring under the knob or if I'm gonna do a lever, but I have a second cable. So the main shift cable goes to the arm on the
Right.
shift tube under the dash so that I maintain my factory interlocks. And then I have a second cable, which is like a bike derailleur cable that's maybe going to go to a grab sort of handle or a lift ring. I'm not sure which. And that releases the catch so like when you pull the column shifter towards you, it
The
releases a
release
little,
part.
yeah, it releases a little catch. So I extended that catch, made a clevis, made a little thing for the end of the cable to hook into, and then mounted the cable tube to the shift arm because the latch moves with the shift tube and the shift arm, so it has to move together.
Okay.
I have a picture of that too, but it's really hard to tell what is going on.
Now, couldn't you have ran your cable straight to the transmission?
I
Or is
could
there
have.
something in the programming?
So the reason that I did it this way was to maintain all the factory interlocks. So like you have to, I don't remember what they all are, but like you gotta have
You
your foot
can't.
on the brake
Mhm.
to be able to shift, or you have to have the key in the ignition and turned forward to be able to shift.
Right.
So I figured that those were probably good things to keep intact.
Is that 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive?
4-wheel.
Also, I think on that one, you have to be in neutral as one of the factory interlocks to go to low.
What year?
It's a four,
It's a
a
94.
90.
It's got a manual transfer case shifter.
Yeah, that's
I,
gotta
s-
be neutral.
I think it still has a factory interlock where the factory transmission has to be in neutral to go to low, doesn't it? It might be too old.
I don't know. It doesn't have an electronic transfer case.
Right.
I don't, yeah. But are you saying that there could still be a interlock for that?
I know on the 2001s, you had to be in neutral to go to low. And I think on the
I think
96s, because my dad's was a floor low range, and I thought we had to put it in neutral to go to low because he had a 5-speed. I'm not positive.
oh,
It's been a long time.
yeah.
Like well before you were alive, right?
The
Yeah.
truck's older than she is. What are you talking about?
Right.
It was a couple of days after Dennis signed the,
Yeah, the Declaration of Independence.
right?
Yeah, my dad had the 7.3 Holy Grail, 4-door, long bed, 350, 5-speed, 96 right before the body change.
Nice.
And then my mom said it rode too rough and he got a dually.
There's a dually
Let's-
actually.
Let's get a rougher one, huh?
It,
Yeah, right.
the
makes it
dually
worse,
actually rode the dually actually rode nicer
Really?
because it was the body style change and that F350 rode like a buckboard. I mean, it was that long bed 4-door, which the dually was, but sitting up on those two skinny tires without dispersing any of that rear weight, it was a bouncy truck. Plus, my dad had the toolbox and the fuel tank in the bed and stuff.
What year was it?
His was a 2001. He's got a 16 now.
Oh,
He's got a King.
2001.
Yeah, he's got a King Ranch now.
Also, stepdad had a, what was it, a 97, 96 F350.
Yeah, that's what his truck he traded in for dually was, a 96 F350, which is actually no, not that one. The F150 is a Mazda 5-speed.
He drove that all the way to Connecticut and back, towing a trailer.
Oh, I felt so bad. We went down to Virginia to pick up a truck for a guy, and I used his truck. We're coming up through Cincinnati, and the wipers quit, the windows quit working, and the third brake light stopped working. And I'm just driving, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then we smelled electric. So I pulled off the side of the road. I couldn't figure it out. It was a fusible link in the wiring harness, like died. But I'm like, oh, my dad's gonna kill me. I broke his truck.
I was driving my brother's winter car one time when I was in Connecticut and it was raining out. And the windshield wiper goes, floods across the street. I'm like, what in the hell? He goes, oh yeah, it does that all the time. It
I had a
was funny.
Dodge Sundance, I think, or Plymouth Sundance. And I remember I was leaving a parking lot. I didn't get out of the parking lot. And the vehicle just started smoking. And it had a frayed wire somewhere, and had to I had to get the car towed, I think, to get it fixed. But I had to undo the battery right away so it didn't cause a fire.
Did you hit anyone that time?
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't hit anybody. That car, actually, I was in an accident where I was the one in the beginning car, and they were all rear-ended me.
Oh,
What? What?
In that
Brad's
car
talking
too.
about
In
when he
that
got
car too.
rear-ended.
What?
Huh? Hey. Yeah.
Talking
Talking to my nephew. He says, hey girl, can you see him?
No.
They changed gender. Yeah. You got clothes on?
Yes, he's got clothes on.
Hi, everybody.
How's it going?
Howdy.
How's it
Hi.
going?
When surfboard and
Yeah, it was a
Some money.
interesting 4-car pileup. You know, middle of the
No,
year, I
one
was turning into a
surfboard.
gas station. I was the lead car, and then some guy was running real fast behind all
Uh-huh.
the other 2 cars, and he pushed them all into me.
Let me mute like this thing here.
It wasn't like the time you hit the Tesla to try and start a battery fire.
I didn't have a situation like that, but a Tesla both collided with me and them.
Did you hit a Tesla?
Yeah, did you hit a
Insurance
Tesla?
wise? No.
Yes or no?
I jumped out in front of him and in front of her, and she made contact.
You
She hit
jumped
me.
right out in
Blamed it
front
on
of
me
her.
because I caused her to not be able to respond in time, and it was recorded on her car.
Yep.
Where you pulled out in front of them?
Yes, but
Okay.
Excuses coming out of the
You
woodworks.
did it, Brad.
I tried to accelerate out of her way, but she still hit me. But I was the one in the wrong because I jumped out in front of her before she could, without safe distance.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah, like over 20 years ago, Frank, that I was talking about.
Up tank.
What's up, Tank? No, I don't know if Brad's car can take any more hits.
No, it's totaled. Right?
Yeah, but it's now on a rebuilt title.
I got rid of my Bronco. I mean, my Blazer.
Didn't you
Did
sell
you?
that a while ago?
Mm-mm.
That thing moves around in there, huh?
That, the PT Cruiser, and a golf cart.
The scrap guy came and took him.
Yeah. $275 for all of them. So the PT Cruiser didn't run at all. The golf cart needed about $3,000 worth of batteries.
Is that the one your brother would drive around?
Yeah.
Well, yours loose in there?
Yeah, they wiggle a little bit.
Okay.
And the Blazer it did have its fair share of stuff that was going on with it, so.
Well, somebody stole your Apocalypse roof rack.
Well, they stole it and they cut it off and threw it in the woods. So I put it in the truck. But the ignition switch was gone and the needed a what is that? The heater coil went out and all kinds of stuff going on with it. Well, they broke the ignition switch.
Right. Tell you what, Dennis, it was a little nerve wracking pulling apart that G-force.
I believe it. Especially being brand new and all that money that you spent on it.
Because I tried just pulling the snap ring and then taking a slide hammer and just hooking the
Ow.
bearing and pulling it.
Yeah.
Wasn't enough. So I had to make like a long punch out of some steel rod I had. And then lightly heat the case and then tap the bearing out. At least going back in, just was able to warm up the case a couple times and tap it in until it was all the way seated, and then I had to use a big socket. I was able to just use a rubber mallet as the punch basically to get it in until it was the last little bit for the snap ring. All that snap ring yeeted from the lift and it landed at the edge of the back door of the garage
Jeez.
Really?
because it's the most powerful snap ring I've ever taken out of anything.
Sounds like it would have taken off your head.
The snap ring pliers wouldn't even make it release. So I had to use needle nose. And you know, that's always a pain in the butt to try and hold it with
yeah.
the needle nose.
Yeah, and you're trying to just keep the tip of the needle nose in them little holes, just
Yeah. So I got it out and I told Jericho, I'm like, find me something to put this in, like a box. So when I release it, it doesn't shoot. And it goes ping. As I said it, it shot across the garage. And
Damn.
I heard it hit and then roll and hit a piece of wood. I'm like, it's over by the back door. And it was laying in a pile. I'm glad we had just like swept all the floor dry up. There was a pile of floor dry and it was like laying on the edge of it right at the back door. I'm like, this almost went all the way out into the yard.
oh. Oh, if it would have rolled out the door, forget it.
Yeah. They sent another snap ring with the bearing. But now I have the part numbers for the seal and the bearing, so I don't have to get it directly from G-Force,
Right.
which it actually came from Hanlon. They sent me the stuff to fix it. Because that seal's weird. It doesn't have a flange on it because it goes into the transmission and then it's held by a spiral lock.
Oh,
Yeah. It was different. And then like the reverse gear, it's it looks like a normal gear from the front, but the back has a flange that sits in a groove to just engage it and disengage it from the counter shaft. And the part that holds the groove says front. So you know which way it's supposed to be sitting and all that in there. Like that transmission's super nice, and I'm like, I'm not nearly as worried now if I break something because I had it half apart in the car.
right.
Because I just dropped the cross member and pulled the tail housing off. And I didn't have to pull the shifter. I just pulled two shifter adjustment bolts and the rods dropped and then left the shifter on.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that always makes me nervous. Is you got something brand new sitting in there when you got to fix it. You're like, oh, do I just
Yeah.
take it all the way out, or do I just have to just start working my way forward into it?
Yeah, when they told me how to do it, they said use a big extension, but I just I had some steel rod laying around that I just used. It's like
Sounds
3/8
like,
inch rod.
sounds like it's under a lot of pounds of tension.
What?
The thing you were talking about.
Oh, just
The
the
snap ring,
itself is,
it's spring steel. But yeah, it's the snap ring literally just makes sure the bearing doesn't walk out of the groove with because the yoke on that transmission is all chromoly. It's all hardened. So
Sounds like it could have seriously hurt you.
well,
it wouldn't have felt good if it hit me.
Yeah, I don't think so.
would have definitely
worst-
left a mark.
The worst is the fluid is dyed like bright blue for that transmission.
I heard.
Yeah. So my hands and arms after like fighting that and getting it out, looks like I'd been at a Smurf party.
I'm gonna head out,
Yeah.
guys. Thanks for having me.
Cool.
All right.
Thanks for hanging
Bye,
out,
Erica.
Erica.
Have a
See you
good
later,
night,
Erica.
Good night.
Night.
Oh, hell.
But once I said, well, slide hammer's not working, Jericho. We're splitting this transmission.
And this is all messing with new parts, totally new stuff.
Yep. All brand new transmission and stuff. The drive shaft company made my drive shaft 2 inches too short. That's where I was last Friday, Brad. I was racing the black car.
Oh, I thought you were still in Michigan.
I figured you'd think that. That's why you didn't call me. Because Kurt's even like, Brad didn't call you? I was like, no, he thinks I'm in Michigan still, I'm sure.
You
But yeah,
usually
Kurt,
stay
Jer-
a week. You usually stay a week in Michigan.
I was there a week. Because I
Yeah,
was,
you went like Tuesday to Tuesday or something like that, or something weird, huh?
I went Sunday to Saturday.
Sunday.
Yeah, we left Saturday morning. I woke everybody up at 7. I didn't wake them up. I was getting everything packed up to go.
He just made a little noise, right?
I actually
get
wasn't
up.
being that loud.
Get
But when
up,
I started,
motherfuckers.
Bye, Kevin.
see you, Kev. When I
Night,
started
Kevin.
running the slide in, they started waking up.
Well,
Yeah.
They're sliding their bed in. It's like,
Well,
made
I was
going-
blocking half of Jericho's.
you've made going to that a tradition in your family now to go to Michigan.
Yeah. Rob, it's going to be me, Dennis, Joe. I think Jake, it might be coming down from Canada.
Abe,
Javi's going to try to come. It depends on his schedule.
You might see
George.
John there. You might see John there.
We usually see John.
yeah, it doesn't live far from there at all.
Probably Josh York if we can get in touch with him.
Yeah.
Pezza's gonna be there with J Concepts.
Yeah, they're going to do something for the monster trucks, I think.
What about Tony Cece?
He's
Running it.
not with O11C. But yes, Tony will be there. Rob asked, who's going to the gauntlet with O11C? But Pezza is with O11C.
Haven't seen him in a while.
No,
He's been I think he's working with that racetrack.
Uh,
yeah, he's been spending a lot of time over there with that.
Yeah, Rob, we're gonna do a raffle. It's gonna be a coyote with some extra stuff on it.
It'd be cool if you had another BBX race too up there. You seem to enjoy that last time,
Oh,
even though it wasn't there.
I like the BBX. I think mine's still full of dust. I haven't cleaned it since Georgia. I gotta reglue the front tires too.
I was actually looking at one of those, but this cost me a little too much. A little more than I thought it would.
Yeah. They're a fun car. Like, and
Tough car.
what?
It's a tough car too.
Yeah.
Looked
The
like a
only problem
fun,
I had with
fun
mine
build.
was yeah, I gotta figure something out this winter. That's why I might wait till this winter for the sporty thing. Maybe shut some tires, make them bigger for Chunky's 2.9s.
That'd be a good winter build. Keep you, you know,
Yeah.
you guys get a lot of snow and cold weather.
Yeah.
You'll do a lot of indoor running. You always do in the wintertime, you guys.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Half the place,
really have
half the
many
places are shut down.
Yeah, I was gonna say this. It's a little too cold.
Yeah, so far by the looks of it, we're only gonna have one place to go.
Yeah.
Everybody's shutting down.
Battle Axe shut down.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
back down and then the place we're going tomorrow. If he ends up moving, it's gonna be a minute before he gets a course together.
Yeah.
So the next closest is Jim's.
Josh
Yeah.
needs to, Josh needs to get some more rock.
I've thought about setting something up in the barn.
Have a little.
How much square footage is just the barn to make a nice enough track for you guys?
My barn is 70 by 30. That's not the garage. I have a 1920s, 1930s barn.
And you have equipment to move boulders, which you would use to make the track.
I really don't have a bucket for the tractor. The stuff I moved the course with, I drug with a rope and moved with a pry bar. Like a
That
big
had to be
spud
some
bar.
work.
Most of it was already there. I moved a bunch of it with the spud bar, just minor movement, and then where I added on the few big rocks at the end, that took about a day to drag the rocks from where they were to the course, get them set. Luckily, Uncle Grandpa has a big push bar. Well,
Uncle,
big bumper on the front. Uncle Grandpa, my old tractor.
yeah, the tractor,
It's a 1951 Ford 8N.
and it still goes.
Still on 6 volt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you'll be looking for some like split up concrete too to make the track too, because that also works.
Yeah, I mean, Joe had a bunch of pallets. I don't know if he still does or not. We were going to make like a pallet floor and set it up because there's a downstairs to my barn that you can drive in from the back, and it would be easier to heat than the upstairs. Because my barn
Yep.
is that style where you drive up the hill to go into the
Yeah,
first floor.
Oh, okay.
but that would be cool to actually be able to make different height too. To follow in a track to go up or go down or both.
The problem is heating the upstairs is all wood. The downstairs actually has concrete. I can just throw a diesel heater in the downstairs and close off the area. But again, I'm not inviting 30 people to,
No, you would have a small,
yeah,
group you hang out with, and that's it.
probably be like me, Dennis, Joe, Jericho, Chunky.
Yeah.
15 people at the most.
Probably Justin and Anna and them. Well, you got
Six.
Justin and Anna and the girls. Cause Justin lives 15 minutes from me now, Dennis.
That's what you were saying. He's right down the road now.
Yeah. They were at the Guru. I just
Yeah, I
didn't.
seen Justin, Anna, and the one girl in the picture. I didn't see the other one.
Tosh. Jesse's really not into it. Tosh is. Yeah, I wonder who did the judging.
Just imagine.
If I went there, it would have only been just for fun.
I seriously thought about going, and then I was like, you know what? That's a long ride for that little bit of time that I'd be out on the course and then have to drive all the way back home. It'd be like going to Darren's all over again.
Yeah. But at least Darren's, we seemed to be on the course for a while and messed around and
Right.
which
But
go ahead, Kurt, sorry.
that's why I wanted to go to Mystery Mountain like that, but it's, 3.5 hours away, 4 hours away, and it's like, are they gonna let you run on the course when they're not doing in a different section when the comp's
Right.
over,
Oh, I gotta go to the store. Yeah, but I gotta go an hour away to go to that store. That's how everything is with you, Kurt.
Yeah.
Well, and plus too, I don't have anything with any kind of points on it, so
Yeah.
oh,
When he eliminated driver's class and everything was points based, I'm like,
yeah, it's like, what was it? Today I seen a post for gyms. I think it was Speakman put it up. It was more or less a poll on what classes everybody would rather be running. And non-Sorca class 2 was,
yeah, it was like 70%.
so they're doing a non-Sorca class 2 tomorrow at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And as I'm driving by, I'm beeping the horn.
I want to make it up there one more time before they close the outdoor because I really do like his outdoor courses.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just with everything else I've been doing,
Yeah.
you know,
It doesn't leave you too
Jericho,
much free time, does it?
yeah, Jericho goes back to school Friday.
Mm.
wow.
So you guys just gonna have weekends?
Yeah.
I mean,
So his first day of school, I'm gonna be in West Virginia. Just as long as my drive shaft gets here. I was like, who's gonna be my crew chief, man?
I know, you're gonna be by yourself.
And
Chunky
who's gonna
might
walk
go.
away and let you stay in your car trying to get
Yeah.
out?
Yeah,
Tell
right?
you what, last Friday, if Jericho wouldn't have been there, I don't know if I could have done it because had to pour your own puddle. You had to line up in the burnout box correctly because they had a painted line you couldn't go past to be in a burnout box. So he lined me up. He poured my puddle, pulled me back forward some so I didn't go out of the box after I pulled through the puddle. And then he lined me up in the groove because with a 4-inch cow hood, I'd have been opening the door looking, trying to see where the groove is. But that track was actually sticky enough that it didn't matter. I mean, I pulled a 153 60-foot and the car left so soft.
What do you guys use? Water?
Normally, yes, but this was a no prep race, so they didn't spray the track with glue or anything. So I used stripper glitter.
Stripper glitter?
Yeah, that's the name of
That's
that's the
sticky,
name
isn't
of
it?
yeah. You splash a little bit in front of your tires, pull through it, do your burnout, and the car flat hooked. I mean, I think I have it. Let me downsize this. I think I have the pass here in iTunes or iMovie. Let's see where it
Ah,
opens. Jericho's messing with it. There we go. So projects. There it is. Full size. Pause. And oh my God, I was so late on the tree. Like I just got it on the two-step and the tree had already flat. I'm like, I'm seeing green. I don't remember the
Okay.
last time I was that late on a tree.
Was that when the blue car was in the left lane?
No, it was a red car. Here it is.
oh,
Then that was the outcome. But
got about 30 feet.
no, I got into second gear. It popped right about there. As I went to go hit third, that happened.
Damn.
But it left so soft. Like,
Is that because of the dry shaft too? It
And
left
it looks like
soft?
you kind of,
no,
did you let off there or no? Was
no.
that a
What it is
shift?
that's the clutch tamer. Then I had to shift there.
But it looks, you could see the car like rock. It goes in into
Yeah,
a
that's when I
nosedive almost.
right right there where it
Yeah.
bounces again.
Yeah.
That's second gear and muscle memory. I tapped the clutch. So the clutch tamer activates again. So it starts slipping the clutch again.
Mm,
We want to ask, were you waiting for Christmas?
Yeah. Yeah, might as well
yeah.
been. Had a sandwich on the line.
Wasn't colorful enough yet for him.
Right.
And you're still looking at the stripper glitter.
Yeah, right. Where's the stripper
Oh,
at?
But
oh, that's sleeping.
I left it 4,500 and it looked like I left it 2,000. That's how soft the car moved with that clutch tamer. But it was doing what it was supposed to. I just got to put more RPMs in it when I leave.
That's why
How you
you
doing,
go.
coffee cup?
That's why you go practice, right?
The coffee cup.
Yeah. Like if nothing would have broke, I still would have had a second chance race. So that's why I was like, okay, even though it's 3 hours and it's $150 to enter, I'm gonna have two passes down the track. I didn't count on the drive shaft eating itself out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
And then like this West Virginia race, my class is actually Saturday, but Friday night I can do test runs. So I'll get on the track. I know it will be stickier than the heat of the day, but my class doesn't run until 5:45 p.m. Saturday. So if Jericho wants to come down,
Oh yeah.
he,
For sure.
he could leave. He could leave at noon and drive down. So, and if it goes bad, I'll pack up and leave Saturday night. If it goes good, I'll take a nap and leave Sunday morning.
Right?
This race, if you win, which I don't expect to win, I don't have enough time in the car, and I don't even have the big enough nitrous jets in it to win. they you get a transmission and the pot. So it's like $5,000 to win, and you get a T56, which is a
Oh, cool.
$4,000 to $5,000 transmission.
Oh, wow.
So I mean, it's a good pot. But they're doing like a motocross show Friday night and Saturday night. Dude's doing backflips and jumps and stuff. I think there's a live band Friday night. But yeah, Chunky talked about going with me. Or I asked Chunky if he wanted to go with me. It's all hinging on the drive shaft.
Mm,
Coffee Cup, what's going on? Officially have a running chassis for the Suburban. Now the real fun starts. Nice.
Hey, you wanted to build that, Rob. Don't roll your eyes. But I understand halfway through building my Bronco.
Is he 3D printing it? Is that what he's doing?
Oh, yeah, the body's already done.
The body's done and it's painted. And I think he's got most of the interior done, doesn't he, Does? Rob, do you have most of the interior done?
I wanna say he's got a half.
Yeah, I think he's got a lot of styrene work to do and 3D printing work.
I mean, it looks good from
Yeah,
already put up.
How does that box go in there? I mean, can I take that body off and just leave everything in there, or is the body like all the stuff in the body
what are you talking about?
on the Vanquish? That box.
What about the
If
body?
I open it up, is all the stuff inside the body?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Because I want to paint it before I put anything together because it's going to be a winter build. So
Yeah, but you can,
Just pour everything back in the box except for the body.
yeah,
yeah,
just slide the
It's
body
just
out.
kind of sitting in there. That's all.
yeah.
It's not like a Tamiya kit where everything's
Specific.
All
packed
over
in there
this.
just
It's
perfect.
just
You
a
know?
big box.
Yeah.
Are you saying that for my benefit?
No.
No, because Tamiya
You talking about
packs
Tamiya
it all
as soon as I walk
funny
back.
and fucked up. Bunch of it's all got to be perfect to fit in that tight little box.
But just remember one thing, Keith. When you put the paint mask on, when you're done painting it, don't let it sit on too long because it'll be a pain in the ass to get it off.
The body is mostly done. The floorboards are formed.
I want to see if I might do a live. I might go outside with my computer, a laptop, and do a live. Maybe.
Yeah, 40 plus hours. Rob, you go. You're a very patient man.
Yeah, but the stuff he makes comes out super nice.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have an origin run at the gauntlet, Dennis.
You-
Works.
Because I don't know.
You
I don't know
guys,
when I'm gonna drive mine before then.
Yeah, I got lucky to get the Phoenix out. Cause I got next weekend, I'm not gonna be around. The weekend after, I probably not gonna be around that weekend to get anything out. And during the week, I get home, I don't wanna do shit.
All right.
Hey, you guys have until like the first week of November to do outside things. Isn't that what your cutoff is? Like the first week of November? To do outdoors things? The cars?
Who-
Cutoff- The cutoff.
Whenever it
is when gets
rains.
Cold.
Yeah, whenever it snows or gets too cold to go outside, that's the cutoff.
I've trailed in January, Brad. Like it depends on the weather and what you're doing and what you're willing to brave.
Yeah.
Like me and Jericho went to a meetup with a bunch of guys at what's that park out near Dayton, Dennis?
What's that? I'm sorry.
What's that big park with a rock quarry out near Dayton?
Oh, oh my God.
Coral,
Your brother. I can't think of it.
Quarry Park?
Yes, Quarry Park.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody and their brother goes out there.
Yeah, we met up with a bunch of guys, went out there and ran. Had a great time. It was cold though. It
I,
wasn't snowing or nothing, but it was cold.
I went trailing one time in February when I had first bought my 10-2. I'm good.
Brad, are you asking about RC or were you talking about our race cars?
When you stop doing our outdoors things with crawling,
Oh, just depends on the weather. I've went out and bashed in the snow. I mean,
crawling takes longer, and with bashing, you put a few batteries in and you're indoors already.
yeah, but I've
Crawling
gone
is
crawling.
hours,
I've gone
hours
crawling in
straight.
the snow. Like, that's one thing that's fun with the Wraith because it's got the big super swampers on it. My 2.2 Wraith. That thing's fun in the snow. Just that brush motor out there, it just eats batteries because it's that cold.
Yeah, but the can stays cold as hell.
Well, to a point.
Yeah.
Your batteries get so cold it depletes
Yeah,
it.
the cold affects the battery more, and the motor doesn't get much very hot when it's that cold.
But no, I think this might have been this last winter might have been the only winter I didn't take the Wraith out and go play in it one day because it's just with those big tires, it's so fun just romping around out there. The Wraith and Swamp Thing, my oh, what is the name of that? They call that build AR-60 axles on a 10-2 Rancho.
Oh,
Rancho.
oh, the Rancho.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw Brent last winter messing with a SCX 30 in the snow, and it did actually pretty well in the stuff he put it on, put it running over.
Well,
It was cold enough it beat the creek that
oh,
the SCX6 was going through the frost.
yeah, it was definitely cold Saturday morning.
Yeah.
I mean, wake up to frost on everything.
Dennis was thanking God that I brought an extra heater.
Yes. I couldn't thank you enough for that. Here, it got so cold there, my air mattress was almost to the ground. That's how cold it got.
And it wasn't leaking.
No.
You can imagine all the air that was cold going into the mattress.
Dennis ain't got no cold air. He's full of hot air.
I'm just saying.
Hey, when I put all my stuff up, what was it? Well, we got there Thursday. By the time we got set up, it was probably 80, 85.
We were in shorts and t-shirt. Well, you had jeans on.
It was hot.
Yeah.
And it got cold quick.
If we're in the same spot next year, I got to park along the fence so my camper is more level.
Right.
You guys can just put the tents out, you know what I mean? And just leave a path to get to the doors. And then I'll have the camper farther forward. You guys can all back up against the trailer.
Get some heat.
Well, it'll be nice that you don't have to worry about people coming through the fence right into their tent.
Right.
And
If you're in your tent, you don't have to worry about people walking past you with their stuff and
right.
light flashing all over your tent.
Walking
Yeah.
through there, yeah.
So I'll be level and it'll act like a barrier wall for you, Eric, and I guess just you and Eric now.
Yeah. Now that Joe and Andrew are
Trailered up.
campers now.
They could just park basically in front of mine. We just got to leave enough room to pop the Razor out and
Well, yeah,
probably,
if you're right there, like where I set up, if you keep the back of it right to
yeah,
where I'm at, we could just drop the back and be able to go in and out right there.
yeah.
I mean, what do we got? A couple of guys parked next to us, and that's really about it.
Well, we had Jeff. Oh shoot, what was the firefighter's name?
Oh my God,
Barney,
it wasn't Matt,
Brad,
John?
Jose,
Abe,
Might have been John.
Tommy.
Yeah,
George.
He sat out Friday night without a canopy and just mechanic's light working on his truck.
Yeah, he's working on that base camp. I was like, man, that looks cold.
What are you guys? You, Joe, and Andrew were sitting over by your stuff, putting Andrew's truck together, building that
Yeah.
up.
That was Thursday night though, wasn't it? Yeah, because Tank was on.
Was it Thursday?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was Thursday.
If I'd have been thinking, we would have just ran an extension cord from the generator over and put the heater up.
You know, you were talking about the thing the UTE that you have. I was just saw an advertisement about a new, the Tyrax. I forgot, it's Kawasaki.
T-Rex.
Yeah, that they're making a UTV with 250 horsepower.
Yeah, the K2.
That is a lot of horsepower for that thing.
The new Razor Boost Pro R is 275 horsepower.
I can imagine how quick, and I bet you those things will hit triple digits.
Um,
Well, they max out around 85 or 90.
no, Cletus was doing 91 in the whoops when he was out testing it. Because Cletus is a brand ambassador for Polaris now.
Oh, wow.
they govern
they have
them?
a governor 'em?
They have a computer control for the RPM, so it
Oh,
kind of
so you would flash it to do triple digits.
probably.
Because with that type of horsepower, it's capable of doing triple digits.
And then there's a company called LaRue Motorsports that just got a hold of the new CF Moto Z10, which they're like 180 horse factory, but they only cost like 20 grand. They're under half the price of the Pro Rs and stuff like that.
Wow.
They're a 3-cylinder turbo.
I mean,
You hold on, Brad. Hold on. The company makes a kit with a tune, a clutch, and an exhaust that you'll have like 3,500 in between all that. It made 245 force and it went 99 mile an hour.
Really?
So for half the price of a Pro R, you can have almost as much horsepower as the new one, the new Boost, and run almost 100 mile an hour. All right, Brad, go ahead.
yeah, I mean, some people are probably thinking putting that much horsepower in those UTVs is insane.
have you seen one in person, Brad? They're big. They're cars. These things are
I've seen them in person.
70. Have you seen the Pro Rs in person?
I think so, with the auto show. They have a section that they had for those.
They're
They're
big.
big. They're running 35-inch tires factory. A lot of people put 37s on them.
And they weigh
They
like,
have,
what?
they're around 2,000 pounds now. They have a 2-liter 4-cylinder in the Pro R, and then they just put a turbo on the Boost one. I mean, it's a damn super Geo Tracker. It's bigger than they're bigger than Geo Trackers.
Yeah, they're not much smaller than a standard Jeep.
Oh, hey, Kurt, I seen Bronco with
Oh,
the
I believe
doors
you,
off
Rob.
the other day.
Yeah, so did I. A full-size Bronco with the
Yeah,
with the soft top.
the 4 doors, it was off.
Yeah, yeah. We looked at one. I could do that.
I mean, but just the idea that they're big, but
Looks
they're
good.
light, so the power to weight ratio is pretty high.
Oh, you
They're not
can't do
really
Is that
that.
the motor is that the motor you printed, Kurt?
Yeah, yeah. I just put it together and painted a little bit, painted it blue and silver. Have some of it black.
Did it bolt to the bar?
Yeah, that back bar right here.
Yeah.
I made a
Where'd you
bracket.
get that file?
Um,
Is that the Maker World one?
Maker World. Yeah, it's Moto Motor or something like that.
Yeah. That's the one you had to put all together and glue the turbo
Yeah,
stuff. And,
little screws and stuff. Yeah, it's
yeah.
got screw holes and all that.
That's the
I
one I
use
sent
like
to Keith.
the glasses. I use that little screw kit, put most of
Yeah.
it together, and then glue, super glue.
I just used 1.5 SCX 24 stuff.
Yeah, I don't have any of that small stuff anymore. And long stuff, but some of it is super. You need long screws.
Yeah, to go down through the valve cover and head
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah. It's good. Good little motor, fits in there perfect.
Josh, did you say that Reefs has a mount for servo winch?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I'm looking at it and I'm like, where or how is it
Dennis,
supposed to mount?
I think you
I
mount it
have
right
a
to
bunch
the.
of cross pins. What's up, Javi?
Avi,
Going on, Avi?
Measure and see what size you need. Sorry, Kurt, you're saying there
I think
about
they
mounting to the.
mount it to the chassis, right? Isn't
Mhm.
it one of the
It bolts
chassis
to the
mount?
frame and then the winch sits sideways in there.
Yeah.
Kind of like how they did the G speeds, Dennis. Remember how you'd mount it on the drop down front leg?
Oh,
But
yes.
Reef set it up where you can mount it underneath the body mount.
Okay.
What's up, Javier?
Over here.
My Speedy is the regular R2 Capra, and I am unscrewing the hood and mounting it in the front.
Rear drive shaft goes right through it. It's way too big.
Yeah,
That's where
the
I'm
only
having
place
issues right now.
I basically ran into what Kurt ran into with my dig setup. I couldn't get the battery down in there. And I would have to run a Wraith or a Capra interior cover to get any points in Wheat Rock. Because I think it's 3D enough to pass, but it wouldn't get all
I
the
know it does
points.
for the trail buggies. You can do that, but I don't know about anything above that.
Cause you don't have to have it, right? It's just the points.
Yes,
They just want your electronics covered.
they want your
So
electronics covered.
I could run a Capra cover to,
I think the only thing that could be really showing is your servo up front.
right. And it's supposed to be black, right?
Yeah, that I don't know. Yeah, it can't be brass. Nothing can be brass.
Right.
Well, I know the diameter is 2 millimeter. And I don't have anything as far as millimeter to measure the length, but it is 7/16.
For that will fit in the portal.
Yeah, that it'll actually fit inside the gear.
All right, so 7 divided by 16 equals 0.43 times 25.4. 11. This pin is 10.
It just looks like shit. As long as
Do
it
you want
works.
these? Do you want these 2 pins? That
Sure.
way you can have ones for your stock and I can give you these.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. The next time around,
Ugh.
I'll put the overdrive in.
Well, it's 4 screws. If you just bring it with you, it's 4 screws on each side. You don't even have to. Well, you got to take the wheel off. It's 6 screws. Sorry, you got to pull the hexes apart. But I know they work.
Okay.
Do they give you new ones?
Yeah. I was able to use the Dixieland kit, and the 1.5 and is so new in my kit. When I put it down in there, I heated it again, and it was just like,
Oh, you just
like
got
it,
it out. Wow.
yeah. Because like I said, I didn't crank on it when I felt it. I was like, "Ooh, I'm
Yeah.
stopping right now." So I was able to use this Dixieland driver kit, and I went in there and I put it on just a regular driver instead of the electric, and I just slowly started to turn. I'm like, before I dig into any extractors, let's see. And it went, and I heated it up again, like I said, and it just went, started squeaking. I'm like, oh, there we go.
Couldn't you have used
And
a ratchet screwdriver to do that?
no, um, the
No.
Loctite was all the way through and was on the portal shaft, holding like I had to pop the hex off. It
Oh,
was stuck.
wow.
It just someone filled it full of Loctite.
Yeah. Put a big glob on it and then stuck it in there.
Yeah. So it was all the way on the pin, it was in the threads, it was down on the portal shaft. I cleaned all that up before the guy won it.
Dennis got a Friday build. Dennis got a Friday
It's
build.
it's fixed and it has udder butter in those front portals.
Yep.
Do any of you guys have green slime?
Nope.
What, shock slime?
Yeah,
Yeah. I think I have 2 of them.
it's good for the O-rings. It keeps them supple.
Yes. You
Mhm.
always want your stuff to be supple.
Especially your O-ring.
But heck, I think a lot of people are just using udder butter now instead of the green
Yeah,
slime.
that's what I use, and none of my Vanquish shocks that leak or nothing.
And makes everything so smooth.
Yeah, yeah, it worked good.
But
Did
is
they
it
come
supple?
with or guys, do they come with shock oil?
Yep,
Yes.
the whole
Okay.
kit comes with everything, man. Loctite,
Shock oil,
grease,
grease,
shock
Loctite,
oil.
like
Okay.
It keeps them from rotting in there.
all right, Rob. I bet you can't use, I bet that doesn't have the front tray. It's probably like Kurt's where the front of the transmission's up in the center.
Yeah, depending on what you use. If you use a
Yeah.
Vanquish, yeah, mine goes all the way up front. I can't get nothing in there.
Yeah, I'm using a 3 gear with the dig. Old school in it.
And I got the dig in the back on the side over here with the servo, so I can't I can't even put the battery where the other where it says to put the battery at.
Dennis, remind me, I'm putting this in the front pocket, like catch
Okay,
for your pins.
is that where my servo winch mount is?
No,
It just means they're out of oil.
Keith, you
I
did
haven't-
those,
I even like them so much, Rob. I bought another pack. They're cheap. You can get them online for $25.
the
Shit.
utmost battery safety. If I just pull 4 3S's out of my backpack.
Keith is making some good flames that he's cutting out real good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he said, yeah, Josh, the hood damn near hits the top of the trans.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I'm gonna try a 450 and see if somebody at the comp might have a 650 if I can put that in there and see.
Test it.
Yeah, see if it'll fit in there. I don't want to buy one if it's not gonna fit.
I didn't mean to drop that.
I want to make sure the 450 is gonna be able to handle the dig and servo and all that. Won't brown out.
Now, I see they have the universal servo mount tabs, which is I've got
Yes.
a bunch of servo mount tabs already.
Well, theirs is kind of funky. It's like, it looks like the G-Speed one, but it's got like a triangular front to it.
Just look
Where
there.
is? I cleaned off my desk the other day of all the parts. Is this the full size? There it is, Dennis.
Okay,
I will put it with the pins.
this is the only one that I'm seeing on his site.
There's a video. That Brock did.
It's on their channel?
Yeah.
Okay, I have to go and look for it.
And I can't remember if they used those or if they used a little plate. It might have been those. They might have just put those like in the if you hold up your chassis underneath on the side,
Mm-hmm.
I think there's holes by that shock tower that don't line up like where you think you would put your shock.
Right,
And I think that's where you put those mounts. Or behind your transmission, there's a like plate.
yeah, I seen the plate there.
That plate is the other place to put it. If you want to run a piece of Bowden tube up, like if you use the muscle winch or whatever.
Right. Where?
I'd use the 99 because you have 8.4 volts.
Right,
The-
and that's what I planned on putting in it was the 99 out of the Boogeyman.
And
And
then
then
put the
my
muscle on the
muscle winch
boogeyman.
in the Boogeyman, yeah.
All right. I'll be right back. I
Okay.
gotta grab a refill of water and put these batteries in their proper container.
that how you do flames on your cars too, Keith?
Yep. On my 1-to-1s? Yeah.
I guess you would do that on a RC car if you wanted to.
He
I
did
tried to do it on the Jeep, I mean, the Bronc, the
van.
van, but it didn't work out too good. Camouflage looked a lot better.
Got those shapes right on the
That,
camouflage.
that is what he's using, Dennis.
Just the standard tabs?
Yeah, you can, you see right here,
Okay,
and there's another one right here underneath this part. You can't see it. I just saw him do it. Let's see if we put the servo in there. See where he puts that servo.
well, he's got it. Oh, okay,
Eh,
yeah. Yeah, so the one tab goes underneath the body mount or just in front of it, and the other one goes more toward the front. Yeah,
you can see-
that's the internal spool winch.
Yeah. But it's called the XP10 winch install.
Okay,
If you want to look it up and put it on your computer so you can see, he probably goes a little better in the beginning, you know. So, but yeah, it looks like it's just those two little.
I mean, if that's the case, like I said, I've got
Yeah,
servo tabs.
that's all you need. Depending on what servo you're putting in there to bolt it to it, you know.
And
Might
Wyatt
have-
talked about it on the next live about how he specifically designed it so you could use either size winch, the way the holes are spaced and stuff.
I've got the ones for the standard, and then I have, it's like a horseshoe mount that goes around the winch itself,
Hmm.
around the servo, and then bolts in just one screw on each side, and then the
Yeah.
screw mounts to the top. I got a couple of those.
And I'm not going to want to scratch this thing after I get it all put together.
I see, Kurt, you have a new setup behind you for holding your cars.
Yeah, bought a couple shelves.
You even put the Tamiya up there, the Porsche.
Yeah,
The Fat Fox was up there for a minute, wasn't it?
no.
Or that's the
No.
garage that's behind you.
Yeah, no. Actually, it's up in the front. You can't see it.
He's even got the 30 on the shelf back there.
I do.
Yeah, I do. See it.
It's on a little stand. That 30 there, and then that printed 3D body. I still need to put on the 24 that you gave me.
But I took a screenshot of the rules for Tony's comp for the 24s.
Right.
So I could run the base camp in class 3. Can't run it in class 2. Or whatever the first class was.
Why is that?
Because it's not brushed.
Oh, yeah.
So one of the classes has to be a brushed motor.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah, class 2 stock truss with bolt-on parts to improve performance, stock frame rails, no mods. Small cuts for the servos to clearances allowed, no aftermarket chassis, no angle transmission or skids. no brushless, scale body. No half cabs, full width. Beds required, body must retain mostly intact. Tires are 57 mil or smaller, no cut and shuts.
Is that,
max,
is that 2 or 3?
class 2. Class 3 is advanced performance class, aftermarket chassis allowed based on the 24. Body requirement is cab at minimum, angled skid plates are allowed, brushless is allowed. Tires up to 70 millimeter. No cut and shuts, wheels are 1.0 max, brass or aluminum is allowed. No carrier bearings allowed. Battery must be chassis mounted and no four-wheel steer. Then class 4 is open, high performance all out class, wheel of 1.8 max. Cut and shuts allowed, buggy style chassis allowed, full custom suspension allowed, four-wheel steering. Battery on axle is allowed and dig is allowed and dual motor transmissions allowed.
So, all the classes do allow ball bearings in the cars, right?
Yes, this is it's not a Tamiya class, Brad.
Yeah.
That's including the stock class because they
Yeah.
actually use bearings.
I was gonna say, I don't think they sell crawlers without bearings, do they?
Yeah, they do. They're called Element.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They do have that. I forgot about the element.
Ask me how I know about carrying my truck out of Trail 5.
Oh, could you busted up bushing?
But he carried it.
The bushing wobbled out and it rounded the ring and pinion off.
Oh,
Ball bearings. I hope you had one on hand. Actually, I think all Tamiya classes are allowed to have ball bearings for racing.
Tanks doesn't.
What?
I think Tank's stock class, you can't swap bearings. Isn't that what he said?
Yep,
I don't remember him ever saying that, but I could be wrong.
you're wrong. I heard it.
Brad fact.
Dennis fact.
Brad fact denied. I'm gonna have to find somewhere else to put all my little banners and parking passes. Oh, I ran out of room for them already.
Even Rob said it's not Tamiya class, Brad.
I saw what he wrote.
They wave back.
Okay, finally, now too.
Hey, Samara.
Samara, how you doing? That's what they're calling you, Samara.
She even has bangs now to not look like
Right.
Samara.
And I am very
They can't hear you, sweetie.
I heard her a little bit.
Brad, you don't hear anything, but you heard her.
I don't hear anything but what?
That's called
My
select.
buggy.
Where's her truck?
I know she came in here and goes, "What is all this? I want to build one."
Ah, hey, you should
Go ask
encourage.
Auntie if we can buy you one.
Kurt, you need to encourage that.
I know. I know. Go ask Auntie if we can buy you one and build you one.
Hit him,
Kurt?
hit him, hit him.
Kurt,
Let's see if I can
you-
get another one.
Hey, Kurt, you need to encourage. Kurt, you need to encourage that.
Yeah, Kurt will get all done building and she doesn't want to do it.
No, you can't scratch this one.
Yeah, Joker, this is where we're at. I usually do Fridays, but I've been racing, so Kurt's been running.
I was trying to fit him in
Lives
here.
for me.
see?
What's up,
That guy's
Patrick?
way too fast.
I know he is way too fat. It won't fit inside it. It's too big.
Oh, I thought she was talking about Brad.
Oh.
Yeah, me too.
Why do
I'm
I feel,
kidding,
why did I
Brad.
have a feeling that was gonna happen that he said? That, I just knew that was coming, just an inkling, it
It's
became
too tall.
instinct.
I can't get it
I'm
all the
just
way down
messing with
there.
you, Brad. I can see you've been working out. You're wearing a muscle
Gotta
shirt.
come all the way down
Yeah,
here.
right. I've had this for a while, just haven't decided to wear it till the last couple of days.
Belly gets in the way.
Engine for my phone.
It's actually a nice shirt. The material's good. It even has a little reflector stripe on the between my shoulder.
You know what? You should give shirts like that to your neighbors.
Thanks a lot.
Had to buy my first nozzle for my printer.
Oh yeah, clog
Ready.
one up.
It got so clogged up I couldn't. I cleared it, but nothing would go through it. It was so sticky and gummy.
They include that
A little
cleaning.
that pan, yeah. I
Yeah,
cleared it out. I took it out and I got a torch and I heated it up and poked it through, and I couldn't get it to melt through after that.
I had one do that to me. I think I've gone through
I mean, it was only 12
three.
bucks. It's 12 bucks for two of them
Yeah,
or something like
I think
that.
I've gone
So,
through like 3 nozzles.
well, I can deal with that. If I got to buy one every year, every 6 months, it's 12 bucks. You know.
And I think 2 of them were my fault. And then one just wore out.
I think it was my fault too because I didn't wait. You know how you purge at the end? It goes if you go continue, and when
Yeah.
you change the filament and you don't, and I didn't, I hit quit instead. So
Oh yeah.
I think it all
It
got
cooled
gummy
off.
in there. Yeah. I'm like, oh, that's what you're supposed to do.
Rob, that's not my thing. Dennis may have been there.
Nope,
Sean probably.
no.
Sean said he was going to something here soon, didn't he? Another, or was that Ledgestock?
Cabin fever. I think.
No, Cabin Fever's in January.
What's up, Joker?
It might be livestock.
Yeah, when you start getting into construction stuff, it becomes very expensive. More so than our hobby already is.
Rob knows, Brad.
And besides that, Rob was talking about I think he was talking about the 1-to-1.
No, it says for RC semi and construction.
Oh.
That's a Sean thing.
I pulled a Brad, I didn't read it all. Rob, I'm really not into the heavy equipment side of it. I think they're cool and all, but I was at one event I met up with Sean at, and it's a little boring.
Rob says he went with Sean 2 years ago.
I don't know. I think maybe once or twice, but and you had somebody there that you could load up and try it. You know what I mean? It would be a little different, but by yourself.
Yeah, but see that when I showed up there, I'm like, "Hey, Sean," he goes, "Here, hold this." Hands me the remote and disappears
Walks
for an
away.
hour.
And you're like, what do I do with this?
I'd have beat the crap out of his machines, man. I'd have been digging things I shouldn't have been digging.
His
He's
excavator,
up to 7 semis and 4 trailers now.
his excavator was leaking hydraulic fluid everywhere. He didn't have the dozer, or no, I'm sorry, he had the dozer, but the battery was dead for it. So I was driving the orange Scania that he had. I'm like,
well.
this is boring. Just you're sitting there waiting for this guy to take forever to load it. You
It-
pull away, you go
One.
feet over this way and dump it. Brad, I'm still talking. And then you go right back, get loaded again. You're doing the same thing back and forth, back and forth. I'm like, really?
Hey, when I met him, he ran me over.
The equipment is very scale realistic. It's impressive. That's what's impressive about that stuff.
I would like a
Iron-
semi with a trailer.
I mean, it is cool looking, but I just got bored with it because it's the semis are just parading around.
Yeah,
All of
that's
stuff.
what
The
else do you do with a
builders are
semi?
back and forth, back and
Yeah,
forth.
what else you want a semi to do, right?
Shoot people?
No, I mean, pull up, unload a piece of equipment, pull around, unload it, whatever.
Yeah, my semi cuts people's heads off, but you know.
See, now it would have been fun when you had like parking wars when Sparks did all that stuff for the guys. That looked like
Something
it'd be
like that, where
fun.
everybody's
Yeah,
getting involved with the same thing.
yeah.
It's the same as the sixes and stuff. If you have a group of friends that have them, they're fun. If you don't, it's
It's you by yourself out there with a truck, right?
I
Yeah,
do
You're
like
like,
this.
oh, look at what I got. Look, see, I got one of those.
I think it'd be fun to build one, to put all the chrome on it and all that stuff.
It is fun building one, Kurt.
I think that little towns they make on it, and they even throw in regular RCs and sometimes even crawlers, just driving all over the place. Not to it being part of the construction, but just like being eye candy.
Well, that's the thing is you can get way in over your head on a semi. Way in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's money, big money drop into those things.
I mean, there was a truck there when I met up with Sean. It was probably every bit of 7 feet long. I mean, trailer tag, trailer tag, trailer tag, and it was hauling a huge. It was bigger than Sean's dozer. This monster dozer on it. I mean, super nice. The guy had over 25 grand in just the truck and trailers.
when they live streamed Cabin Fever 2 years ago, I watched a bunch of it. It was cool to see. I don't know if I would like being smashed in a building like that with all those people. Like,
The
I
one
am not, I'm not a crowd person.
the one they were doing over in Marysville wasn't too bad because you had some people in this building, some people in this building. I mean, they were spread out, but once you
Cabin
where
Fever,
they're,
that was packed.
yeah, I couldn't do that.
Joker, that's got to be the ugliest semi there is.
They got really
6
big
times the
warehouses.
traction.
I
I
can't
like the
imagine.
fat foxes.
Yeah, that's actually a fun truck to run around. And it handles great. You would think it'd roll over because it looks top heavy, but it's not.
The paint jobs on some of their rigs are also pretty impressive.
Oh yeah.
I want to see if I can find it.
You would think they're actually using PPG paints on those
3,500
automotive paints on them.
35,000.
5,000. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of money wrapped up in a truck.
Right.
Did did he do it on a raffle and just keep offering tickets? Sorry, Rob, I don't know if you're friends with Dan. I was just dying at how many posts there were about his tickets for that raffle.
I don't know how Sean actually got into that part of the hobby. He used to do everything you guys did,
There's a
and he
guy,
just stopped and just went into that right away. I mean, he started making lots of money, and it just somehow he just wanted to get into it.
no, that's not how it worked.
It's
He
always
met
made
with
lots
a
of money.
guy down from Southern Ohio that was holding an event after all these years of going back and forth to Beat the Creek. Because Beat the Creek used to have a big thing inside. And Sean got
That's what
hooked
she
on it
said.
from there.
Yeah, all it takes is, you trying it once or twice and bam, that's it.
Yeah, it's
Get
like
hooked on
Jericho
it.
with
Yeah.
the drag racing. He was drag racing on BMG and decided he wanted to build a car, and now he's hooked. He's broke for
Yep.
life.
You ever like seeing the military side of the hobby too? Where do you think that would be more fun?
What, like the battle tanks?
And tanks and various different types of military machines and
Again,
trucks.
Brad, you'd have to have the best thing with me for RC. Yes, go out and occasionally running and testing what I've built and tweaking and tuning is fun. But the best thing is sharing it. Like with my friends, like Dennis and Joe and Javi,
Going and hanging out.
comping or trail running or
Yeah. If you don't have anybody to go and hang out with to do it, you're just spending money to sit on a shelf.
You get bored faster, that's what it is.
like with my drag racing, everyone stopped. My buddy Todd's broke his car, then sold it. My buddy James moved away. Um, my buddy Sam got a different job, so he didn't have time to race on the weekends. So it was just me going out there, and I was still racing. And I had people at the track I'd talk to, but not like tight with. And then I look over, and Jericho's there with me, and he can't participate. He's too small, too young. So we started RC drag racing. And I bought Jericho Crawler. Then I got a TRX4. Then I got a base camp. And then we were racing and crawling. And I'm like, oh, I'll never do that Sorka stuff or comp crawling. And then it just continued on. Started doing more challenging stuff and built different trucks. And my Sherpa truck was the blue Toyota. Then I took that body. No, it's still all that. I did the G Speed Class 1 first, the C1V1, and then I built the Sherpa truck. So, I mean, it just went from there. But it was all about Jericho being there, and Chunky was hanging out, and Chunky's nephew, and Charlie was doing it. And then I met Joe, and I met Dennis, and like hanging out with friends doing RC. So if your friends aren't doing the same thing you're doing, it's just not as fun to me.
Right. Here, I just paused the video. This truck right here, this orange truck, is close to 7.5 feet long. That truck and trailer setup is 25 grand. Plus the dozer that he had on it was about 15 to 20 grand.
Right.
I'm sorry, but that is not gonna happen. I don't care who
Joker,
you are. I will call you stupid for doing that.
Joker, absolutely. Meeting and talking to new people about the builds and stuff, like helping other people out that's into it. Like I have a lot of RC experience of building stuff just because I've been so immersed in it. And I'm not stepping away to go drag race. I'm just splitting my time now. It's not every weekend.
Yeah, you can't drag race when you're when it's cold out and snowing and
Right.
so
Like, I'm sure I'll build something crazy for a comp series this winter. Like, my class 3 is pretty crazy though. Like, it's pretty dialed in and works pretty dang good. And I've only ran it, what, 2 comps with the 4-wheel steer?
Yeah, that thing is ridiculous.
and that's your chassis, right?
Yeah, it's a boogeyman.
Yeah. That's-
And that's the thing, meeting Mitch. And Mitch stopped by here on his way from
yeah.
St. Louis back home. Like, hanging out with Mitch and doing a run with him. Like, that was great. You know, Mitch got me into speed running. I still like speed running, but if it isn't something for what Mitch is doing, I'm probably not going to go out and do it every day.
And speed running can be also quite expensive. Some of the technology in the speed running is amazing.
Oh, the guys that are going crazy fast, yeah. I don't want to break records and like, do I want to go a little faster with my car? Sure. But I enjoyed taking slashes in the DR10s and the low
That was
seas and
fun.
stuff.
Yeah,
That
all
was
of us getting
fun.
together doing the challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were all just talking swing to each other and
And you've only made one semi and you raced that and then you just made it into a regular old semi like it was supposed to.
yep. Like my rat rod, I think it's a cool build. I loved building it and doing stuff, but no one else is out running around rat rods other than Jericho and I. So if I'm gonna go do something, I grab a crawler.
If you were with RC every day, that would be a different story. You'd be out there rat riding.
Yeah, if I was hanging out with Josh, we'd be doing rat rod stuff. But heck, I've hung out with I was hung out with him at Axial Fest, not like a bunch, but we've crawled.
Did you see his recent thing that he did with some FF01 Tamayas where he messed with the caster and camper on the car to make it look neat and they put a little stack for an
You
exhaust on it.
disappeared, man.
He did it with these Beetle models that weren't as
Yeah,
popular on the
Volkswagen body.
FF01 chassis.
Yeah, he slammed it and made it look like a tuner car.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen his recent videos. I used to watch him all the time. I just like tonight, I'm waiting on parts. Otherwise, I probably would have been in the garage. My car's ready except for a drive shaft. Joker, we kind of a sneak peek. 011C might be getting something like that. I'm doing a raffle here soon.
On the new Red Cat.
Mm-hmm. There could be something else coming too.
I heard someone bring up the elements again, that they've paused it, but they haven't given up on it. They just haven't done anything with it recently. They're just planning on doing something soon.
I don't know who's planning on doing something. They don't have any engineers other than Thunder Tiger.
Maybe who knows? Maybe Thunder Tiger is trying to get their fingers into that too and start working on that. They already have platforms to start with and modify those platforms and all that type of
They
stuff.
haven't done anything new in years because the Comp Fox wasn't theirs. It was Artful Dodgers. And then it's not a good sign. Yeah, if Dennis would let someone else win. It's not a good sign that the company that built your comp chassis and did a good job at it went out of business.
Right.
So either they didn't give them any support or money. Like that should have been their foot in the door to the big world for Artful Dodger. And then they closed down 6, 8 months later. That's not a good sign. Like Element hasn't done anything new since the Comp Box.
They said they were
There's
going to too, and they haven't.
Yeah, there's the RC10 Land, whatever they called that Jeep. Then the RC10 Cherokee, which was a steel of an axial body. And then the 12th scale, where they basically stole all the Bruiser and called it what, the Wild Boar. So, yeah, I don't have much faith in Element right now. Like I thought about putting up my Gatekeeper and stuff for sale. Because I have a feeling the price on them is going to go up because people are going to buy them for the parts so they can keep their truck running.
The same thing with the Ectos. Anyone that has an Ecto, people are they're gonna just hold on to them. And they're gonna wait
Yeah,
to see what the price does on the market.
well, Dwayne saw the writing on the wall. He bought a Comp Fox kit just to have the parts for his.
Yep.
And he swapped out all the axles because he's worried about the support. He has the chassis and transmission.
Yeah, he
But
made sure he got portals for him.
hmm But I think the latest build doesn't it have the Mias axles under it, Kurt?
On Dwayne's, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Dwayne's yeah. Yeah, I think he's got the cheat codes on there.
But no, that Red Cat Vertex 10W, I think it looks like a really good starting truck. Like Westas at Wheeler broke his, but it fell from a 4-foot drop directly onto the tires while he was turning. And it chipped a tooth in the servo. And it still made it several miles like after that.
Well,
Before
didn't the steering servo start going out on it too?
Yeah, it did when he broke it. He
Oh,
chipped
So
a
I
tooth.
said
It was
he
because of
landed right
him.
on the tire.
And the servo started going out because there was a piece of tooth floating around in it.
Oh,
Yeah, he didn't blame the truck. He said that was all him.
yeah, I didn't see the part where it fell.
So he was
Yeah.
happy with the electronics and he just managed to mess up badly.
Yeah, like it might have the best RTR electronics out there right now for a crawler. I mean,
They do?
you can run a 4S and you have what is it, a 50 kg servo with I think it was like the speed was what 10, 11, something like that. Like it was quick
pretty
for what it
fast.
was.
It's a strong, fast servo.
It's basically a Hobby Wing 1700, what is that, the BL60, Kurt? That'll run 4S and like I like their new axle design. I think the knuckles are still a little big, but I think it's a little weird how they bolt them together. But if it ain't broke for Logan, it's pretty
Besides
tough.
the tires were surprisingly good from what I understood.
I wasn't saying negative. I'm saying Logan hasn't broke it. And if someone was going to break it, it's him.
Yeah, the way where he drives them.
Yeah.
He
He
said
goes
he's
out
got
and
some
runs them.
crazy lines, man.
That dude's out in 100-degree heat, wedging it against rocks, climbing super hard lines, hanging it off the cliffs. Like, Yeah, that is a win, Joker.
I would definitely get the slider though and put your own tires and rims and all that on it.
I don't. I think the value of it with those electronics, it's worth it either way.
I guess
'Cause
so,
that's
because it
a,
does come with a brushed, right? Or
yeah,
brushless.
it's a brushless outrunner, ESC, and a decent servo. I mean,
And I think the axle, they're bead locks too, aren't they?
yeah, so you can change the tires out if you like the tires, or you can put different tires on their rims.
Just buy different rims if you want different rims for,
They already have upgrades for the truck out there. I think it's going to depend on which body you like. Like, do you want that funky truck body or do you want the narrow comp looking body? Like, to me, I like the W. I think that one would be funner.
Some people might just like to do their own thing and get the roller too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think for the value, the RTR is there.
The 10W.
I mean,
Any-
either one of them, they're both running the same electronics. But I like the W. I like the body better on the W. I think the body on the regular just funky.
And you like the extra width in track.
Yeah, because I don't I don't think I comp it. Like I do comp stuff with it, but I have comp trucks.
be more of a trail like.
Yeah, it'd
Hard
be
10W
line.
green for me. Hey, Keith.
yeah. No, I think it'd be a good buy, Joker. Like I
They stunk all the knowledge they've from making vehicles. And they
It's
finally
not good
they
in the
finally
mud
hit
though,
a really
sorry.
good starting point, a sweet spot.
you the motor is not the best for the mud. You are
The
correct.
mud, right.
I mean, the ascents were good. Dennis has an ascent. Like you had
Oh,
an issue with the servo, but that was it. Misty has an ascent. I swapped the motor to another brushed motor. Like it had the big 550 can that and trying to just offset a little bit of the weight, I put a 540 can in it. That's the only reason I swapped it. It's because that motor was huge. But I put a 540 can in it and I put some actually my Boom Racing wheels are on it now to widen it out. And where I broke the base camp, she drove same trail, went right through it, made the whole way, used one battery because it was brushed.
So you're tempted to buy the 10W?
If I were in the market to buy one, that would be what I bought right now. I'm not tempted to buy it because I'm spending money in other places right now.
Yeah, drag racing with your 1-to-1s.
Yes. But if I were to say, hey, what RC do you want to buy right now? It'd probably be that phaser. Like I would just enjoy, even if it was sitting behind me, looking at that 69 Mustang.
Oh, okay, forgot about the phaser. But then you're going to want to do some on-road things.
I enjoy on-road stuff. Like the infraction I got from Kurt, that thing's a blast. Slinging that thing around, it's a blast. It is an absolute rocket ship that's fun to sling around. Like
Their 14 turn motor is not bad. It's brushed motor in the phasers, and they're at 26 miles an
yeah,
hour. It's pretty good out of the box.
and they've been around forever. So there's parts and there's support and there's
Their parts and they're reliable.
yeah. But it's a clipless body that looks great. That's the one thing Tamiya needs to change.
Well, they did with the 50th anniversary.
Yeah. But that's 1 in 500.
They actually, real early, at like 10, 20 years ago, they did have some on-road cars that had the clips under the body, so you didn't see anything on going through the body. They did, and I don't know why they didn't continue to do that. They
'Cause
they
people
have
bitch
dabbled in it before.
People bitch that they couldn't change their NIM battery when they're out racing them.
But that's, I mean, I'm hoping they go back in that direction again. If
It would be nice.
it's not like they haven't done it and they just started doing it with the 50th. People say you shouldn't run it with the magnets, but I think I'm going to run it with the magnets, even though the body will just always pop off occasionally.
Well, as long as you don't hit those sewer grates in your church parking lot, you'll be all right.
Actually, I would take it to the Metro Parks where I do the baseball diamond. They have an area that has a big parking lot on another area.
Or it's
Yeah.
probably a walking path.
Josh,
Yeah,
do you
No,
have-
the parking lot
Hold
is
on.
about the whole parking lot's like a quarter mile from one end to the other.
Cool.
I gotta try something here. Do you have any use for the Endura tuned 55 turns?
Not a 55 turn, I don't think. I don't know what I would use it in.
It's
I've
pretty
got-
slow, ain't it?
I've got
Yeah.
4 of them.
I put those on one of my crawlers and that thing just went so slow. Had tons of torque, but it had no wheel speed.
I like being close.
Yeah, Joker, I have like the pile of rocks in my backyard. Even though it's a little overgrown right now, it needs weed eated again. This rain's killing it. But yeah, when I wasn't building 2 race cars, I'd mess with the truck here and I'd go out back and run the rocks or run around the property. And
Would you ever, when you make one of those tracks for crawling, would you ever throw in some loose pebbled rocks to make it more challenging? I mean, you pile them up in some area between some rocks.
to make like a tank trap.
Yeah, I mean, where you
I did
you
that
really
on my
kinda have to-
24. I did that on my 24 course.
I mean, I don't see why they don't do that because that adds to another challenge, and then you have to worry about speed of the wheels at that point.
Some places do have stuff like that. It's just
Because
most
that
of
in
your
real life, that's the way things are.
Not all
most
the
of your
time.
comp courses don't have that because it's more about the technical gates. But Darren's done it at his old place. He made a tank trap. Like it was full of it was the Easter comp, wasn't it, Dennis? He put a bunch of jelly beans in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He dug a hole in the ground and you had to go through a tank trap with jelly beans.
I mean, you could have just done it with gravel too. I mean,
He could have, but it was Easter themed.
okay, was it Easter theme? Okay, it was
The
done.
gates were eggs and
And you had to
like,
carry an egg in a crate on your truck.
yeah. Oh, my giant egg. Because I got first or second at it. My giant egg is out in the hobby shop. I still have an egg that's like this big. That was the trophy.
What?
Yeah,
You guys have
that's before my time, Rob. The TLT axle rigs.
Do you, uh, do you have tires specifically better made for gravel in the hobby?
I would still run Tusk. Yeah. That's what I did, Joker. I actually used old filament poops. They were perfect for my tank truck.
Well, they did it at, the Gauntlet too, when they were doing the Purgatory, they were filling that big hole.
Corn.
Corn.
Yeah. Yeah, Purgatory has a big hole of corn.
I think I heard that
TRX.
before.
My TRX4 didn't care when we were playing around in it. Of course, it was going full throttle by itself too then.
Printer poop.
Kurt got a box of printer poop once.
I sure
Yeah.
did.
What's this packing? Oh, you son of a.
He says it. You see what Rob wrote? It's something about it actually it messes with how you think.
Yeah. Yeah, that you can only go straight in that stuff. You can't turn.
Is that the East Coast Crawler Canyon or the West Coast Crawler Canyon? I think that's the East Coast one, isn't it?
The Kleins.
Yeah, I think it's the Kleins.
Yeah, if he's talking about the Kleins, yeah, I think they're out of Indiana.
I thought they were PA. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, I bought a cleaning kit.
Oh yeah.
3D kit now.
You know, when I think about those type of traps, you start thinking maybe you should have there should be a setup in the axle where it does torque splitting, so you can get more power on one end to help you get out of it, or it's slipping in the other. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yep, Rockdale, Illinois. They're temporary closed.
Yeah, I don't think they're running the main store right now, but they open up for events. I think most of their stuff is event based right now.
That's northwestern northwestern Illinois.
Yeah, they just had a post. They were at some event. They had the trailer set up with canopies with a bunch of stuff out.
They had a big spread at the Gauntlet last year. That's where Jericho bought his Samurai.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, when Kirby came out with the Boss shocks, I bought them from K&K as we were leaving.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the other thing too, is I put those Boss shocks on the Boogeyman. I want to drive it with those and squids. Haven't driven it yet.
Well, I think I'm gonna end the live. It is 12:40. We went way past what we normally do.
Oh yeah.
We're all just BSing. Plus, I haven't been live in a couple
I
weeks.
know. That's right.
Yeah. Because I was on vacation and then racing and then so. And next week, I will probably be in West Virginia, Kurt,
Oh, okay.
Where are you going?
to a race. There's Thompson.
What's up, Thompson?
Bye, we won. It
Love
comes in
it.
last minute.
Love it.
So, night, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out. Good chatting. Good talk tonight. Great participation in the chat. Appreciate it, everyone.
Yep. Later. Thompson's
Bye.
new nickname is gonna be Lurker.
Yeah. See you, everybody.
See you guys.